Welcome everybody into the Still Talking Podcast, episode 18.
My God, are you still talking?
We are still talking. About what, I have no idea, but we will get with the guys here in a second. We're going to talk about brat bags. I mean, I can talk about brat bags. Let's talk about some brat bags. But we are going to jump in to the chat. We can talk about orcas. We can talk about orcas as well. Let's see what we got from what we do. All we do is what we do. Hello, fine people. And Greenfly.
Domain, what's up, man?
What is up?
So, this is the first for the podcast, man. So I am live from a dealership buying a new car.
Oh,
Yep.
bring him into the podcast. We'll talk about your new car. We'll get you a good deal.
Hey, he already gave me a good deal, man. You ain't got to do no more talking
for
me, man.
Brett, I agree. You know what, Brett? I agree. Justice for Greenfly.
Poor Greenfly.
Poor Greenfly.
Yeah. Can we ask what kind of car you're getting?
Absolutely. I'm getting a 2020 Kia Optima SE Special Edition. Yep.
Nice. I mean, if you want to share your personal information, income and social security number and all that stuff too, you can give us that also as well.
So yeah, man, what I did is I did a 36-month lease at $1,200 a month because my credit's 522. He got me taken care of. So I'll be living out of a box here soon. But no, I'm just kidding.
I mean, you got the car to live out of, so you're good with that.
Got the car to live out of, exactly. I'm just kidding, y'all. Be smart with your credit, please.
Be smart.
Dennis, I'm going to be completely honest. I don't like the car. I've just Googled it. I don't like it.
You don't like it?
Get a different one. Pick a
new
one.
Man.
Wait, you said Kia Optima?
Yeah, 2020 Kia Optima Special Edition.
Let's see what it is. Is it a hybrid?
No.
Okay.
What about the planet, though?
What about the planet? Stop it.
What do you want
to do?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, I like
it.
I like it.
Yeah. Do you guys do you drive a hybrid over there across the pond there, Greenfly?
No. I drive a Ferrari.
You drive a Ferrari. You drive a Ferrari down the Autobahn.
I said that like such a child that just knows he's lying as well.
Right. Okay. You go ahead and drive your Mercedes S-Class down the Autobahn there, buddy.
Well, I don't actually drive. I had all my license, all my tests and stuff booked in before COVID, but obviously COVID hit. So
you don't need a license because you ain't got to go nowhere.
Hey, you're not wrong.
I mean, I do have to go somewhere. I have a job that involves leaving the house now.
Yeah, but don't you take the train or the planes or the automobiles or anything like that?
Or the Uber?
I take planes, trains, and automobiles.
Take the.
Do you guys have the Uber over there?
We do have Uber.
Okay.
We are a first world established country. We're not.
Right. Yeah, it's not like Yeah, come on, Dennis. It's not like he's flying around like Mary Poppins. Come on.
Right. I mean, that's what I think of it. I think you guys is flying around like your Mary Poppins and your umbrella.
Yeah.
Yes, dear.
Chim chimmery, chim chimmery, chim chim.
That's the wrong word. That's
Right. I'm gonna go. Hey guys, I'm gonna go mute because I gotta go talk to some people. So
Right, if you need our help, if you need our help, just unmute and we'll help you.
I work in IT. I can get you a good discount.
I do not need you to commit any type of acts of fraud or treason there, Greenfly.
Jim.
I mean, if it saves like $3, then why not? So
I got him more
anyways.
than $3. I'd have saved him like $3,000 and got a spare wheel thrown in.
A spare wheel? Like the driver's
Yeah,
wheel?
no.
One that goes in the car?
One of the like cars have four wheels
So
on
you
them
get like
that turn.
you get two steering wheels.
No, do you know the wheels that go on cars?
Yeah, I
So
understand
that
that.
they move.
Yeah, tires.
Do you not get a spare one when you buy a car?
Yeah, it's a spare tire. When you say spare wheel,
a
then
spare
it means,
wheel.
it means you're getting an
No,
extra
no,
steering
no,
wheel.
No,
So
no, don't man. If you're getting a spare tire, you're getting a tire. The wheel and tire are separate entities. If you get a spare tire, then you've just got a tire. That's no good to anybody. You need a wheel.
well, no,
You need the
get the
spare
rim.
wheel.
You get the tire and the rim.
Which is the wheel, and it has a tire and a rim on it, and that goes on the car.
Interesting. All right, everybody. The
I'd have
tire
meant a steering wheel. I would have said steering wheel.
The steering wheel goes in the car. Everybody, write that down, please. Hector, welcome in. Welcome in.
I'm beginning. This podcast is making me more and more concerned about you Americans.
And this is why we only do this every other week now. This is why. But I have missed you, Greenfly. How are you feeling? I think you were a little under the weather the last time we were chatting, because I think it was SummerSlam that you were around for.
It was, and I had COVID.
Yeah. How are you feeling now?
Better. Good.
Good. Jax, how are you feeling? Oh, okay. That's the same thing that you were feeling last time, Jax. Okay. Oh, and the time before that, Jax. Okay, I understand.
Well, no, I'm not gonna lie. I think we might need to start looking for a replacement.
You need a what?
Start looking for a replacement for Jax.
I mean, you could, but I mean, is there any way that could really replace Jax?
No, but we could go to a 5-host setup and just have Jax come in every now and again, which is what he does anyway.
It is. I mean, he did say he was going to be a little bit late, so
Yeah.
I give we give him the option there. Here we go with Jax again. The wheels on the bus go round and round. Exactly. But yeah, it's good to be.
They do not go round and round if the bus is parked.
I mean, that's how you take mileage off a car, actually. You
No,
jack it
no,
up
it's
and
not.
then drive backwards, and then the mileage will come
No.
off the car. Yeah, it is. I watched it in a movie.
No. Ferris Bueller lied. Okay.
It happens. It does happen. And then they spin it. But it's good to be back. It's good to be back here on the Still Talking podcast. We were out for a couple weeks, but we are back. Even 2 weeks ago, it was just our special edition of the SummerSlam edition. What's up, Rip? Welcome in. So even 2 weeks ago, we didn't really talk too much about anything other than wrestling 2 weeks ago, which, I mean, we could talk about wrestling every single time, but it's good to be back. It's good to have Greenfly back over there in the captain's chair. I've taken over his job for the introduction, apparently. And for those that are just tuning in right now, Dennis is buying us all a car, so it's really nice of him.
I
called
heard we're all
shotgun,
getting one.
Yeah.
I heard we're all getting one.
Yeah. We're all getting a car. I've called shotgun now, so if the rest of you guys.
So you've called shotgun in your own car.
Yes. Yeah. Because I don't. Really
Guys in chat, Doorman is in need of a driver.
Right. I need a chauffeur. Is pretty much what I'm looking for here. Good job, Rip.
Feel free to send your CVs applications to the stilltalkingpodcast@gmail.com.
Right. Exactly.
We will review them and
exactly.
get back to you all.
And while I have everybody here, make sure you are following the Still Talking Podcast Twitter. We just have created that, so that will tell you when we're going to be going live, since we don't even know we're going live half the time. So make sure you are following that.
No, man, don't lie. We are organized people.
We are very organized around here. We do know what's going on every single time.
There is never any confusion.
Rip it like a Bugatti. Okay. Is that like a bagel? I'm not really sure what that is.
Rip, your choices are a 2020 Kia Optima or a 2006 Robin Reliant.
Right. We thought we went live at 7 p.m. on Saturday. We did. We've been live for 9 minutes. We're pretty excited about it.
Actually, we've been live for 8 and a bit.
We've been live for 8 and a bit minutes.
Again, so there's two options. It's a 2020 Kia Optima or a 2006 Reliant.
Right. Yeah, you don't get. Yeah, when we're buying you a car, you get what we give you. Honestly.
And Rip, a podcast set up by 4 guys is exactly what we are.
Exactly.
Like, that is exactly what.
And we did have 3 guys, and now it looks like we have 4 guys.
Did I make that time?
Not to be confused with 5 guys, which is really good burgers and fries.
Yes, very greasy.
The guy in the bottom left of your screen there is the one, the only Jax. Welcome in, Jax.
The comedic genius behind the Still Talking podcast.
Yeah, but you haven't followed us on Twitter yet. So what's your point?
Yeah, he is the new guy.
So today we're dealing with Drunk Jax, who is not, or Sober Jax is not responsible for Drunk Jax in any way, shape, or form. I just got back from a party.
Ooh.
I'm not gonna lie, Doman. I don't think there's ever been a better week to give Jax the reins of the podcast.
I mean, I've never thought there's anything wrong with Jax running the podcast.
No, I've never thought there was anything wrong with Jax doing a podcast that he was in charge of. But I also can't think of a better time than now.
Right. So let's redo the introductions. For those that are new here, I am Doman247. The top left of your screen there. At the top right of your screen is.
Wait, hold on. I didn't start my stream yet.
Good Lord. At the top right of the screen is from our friend from across the pond. That is Green Fly 98 _ at the bottom right of your screen is the one and the only Dennis. I'm gonna buy you a new car.
Who is buying cars for the group?
Yes, he's buying cars for the group.
Is that what he's currently doing?
And the new guy is on the bottom left of our screen there. That is Jax. You might not know Jax very well because he's only been here for like, I don't know, maybe 3 of the 18 episodes. But when he's here, it's a good time.
I swear to God.
Once again, if you bite me, that'll be a good time. So that gets over with the introductions. What is up, Emmy? Welcome in. Welcome into the Still Talking podcast.
I like how we all have to watch Doman's stream to see anything in chat because he's the only person that gets views.
That's all going to change because the actual Twitch for the actual podcast has finally let me log back in, so that's live again now. So everybody needs to head over and follow the Still Talking podcast on Twitch, where
Twitter.
No, we set up a Twitter today as well, but the Twitch that we set up, we
There's
did.
a Twitter account.
Yeah, there is.
Is it?
Yeah, but we set
Where's
up
the
a
link?
Twitch. The link. Just type in the Still Talking podcast.
Here, I got you right there. If you're in my chat,
just the
right
other.
there.
It's the other one.
Still Talking.
I'm not in your chat. Why would I ever be?
It's Still Talking Pod. What's up, Vex? Welcome in. Welcome in. Who's getting the tattoo from SummerSlam? You are, Rip, because we established that no matter what happened, you were going to get the tattoo.
Yeah, because you were the special guest.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I plan on getting another tattoo soon.
Jax,
Can we choose it?
I think I'm gonna get a scorpion on my right arm.
Scorpion
But
on right arm.
I've got a better idea.
In homage to Anthony Bourdain, one of my favorite chefs.
Yeah, but I've got a better idea.
Does he have a scorpion on his arm?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, there we go.
But again, I have a better idea.
I think Greenfly
What
says
is
he has
your
a better
idea?
idea.
My idea is we get a wheel, a randomizer wheel,
Well, this ought to be
and Jax leaves the podcast chat for a little bit,
And comes back.
So
with
it's
a
like every
fresh
week.
tattoo.
Me, Dennis, and Doman, with the help of chat, come up with 10 great ideas for tattoos,
And I'll get it.
and we spin the wheel, and Jax has to get
Can
the
I get
tattoo that it
Meatwad
lands on.
from Aqua Teen Hunger Force?
That
as a
I will
tattoo?
put it. I will
Put
put
it on the
list.
wheel.
I will
Hey,
put it on the wheel.
Fluffy! I do not play League of Legends.
You should.
I like all your tweets. I will not play League of Legends. That game's
Oh, you should.
League of Legends is League of
it
Legends
is complete ass.
So while Dennis is signing his life
Buying
away for a car for all of us, just we're gonna circle back on something that Dennis did 4 weeks ago. We're still waiting
Wait,
for the Dennis did 4 weeks ago. We're still waiting for Greenfly and Jax to do the hot wing challenge.
I've eaten them. I've already eaten them.
Well, it looks like
Did
you're
I?
gonna have to get some more.
Oh, I forgot we were doing that.
Yeah.
I
We're
just
gonna have to-
ignored the wrestling one. I was on the one
We're
before
gonna-
that, wasn't
we're
I?
gonna
You were
have
not.
to
You were not on the
actually-
one before that because that was the one where
Was I not?
Dennis was sweating profusely.
Oh, fuck yeah,
We're
yeah, you're
gonna-
right. Oh no, I haven't. I really
I'm-
haven't been here for like
You-
3 times.
And we're only doing this every 2 weeks, so it's been a while.
Yeah.
I mean, the
yeah.
one time you did start on a Sunday, you started your stream
Shut your
thinking
mouth.
it was
Yeah.
the podcast and thought we were all not there.
Yeah, I was so confused.
Sat there by himself talking to chat like, where is everybody?
Yeah, I guess
guys?
I'm the only one going to be here for the podcast. Yeah, we were there
I
yesterday.
was so confused.
We did ours when we were
Did I
supposed
sleep
to.
through a whole day? I still don't know what happened that
I
day.
remember just coming into your chat like, what are you doing?
What's happening?
You were like, where is everybody? And I was like, it's Sunday.
Yeah, he had the overlays up and everything.
I was so I thought it was fucking. I thought it was Saturday, bro.
And this is what we deal with from the fourth member of our
There's a comedic
broadcasting-
genius behind the
yes,
steel.
yes. It should be called the Still Cappin' podcast. You're probably not wrong.
The issue is, he claims to be the comedic genius behind the Still Talking podcast. This wasn't Jax's idea.
Right,
Sure it was.
right. But he is still the comedic genius. What would you like to talk about today, Jax? I know Greenfly had some subjects, but what would you
What's
like
that?
to talk about?
What's a very heavy subject that's going on right now?
I mean, we could. If you want to go heavy.
Yes, right off the top.
All right. Well.
I don't know. I can't
see.
think of anything.
Rip, we didn't do a podcast last week, but sure you did, buddy.
Well, he's saying he took his spot during the SummerSlam podcast.
No here. No
Kinda.
here yet. Oh, my fucking.
Let's see
That
what's
sound
trending on
alright?
Twitter.
Is my
Sound great.
Do I sound weird at all? Is it using
You
a different
sound great.
microphone?
No, you sound absolutely perfect. And Hayes did die, yes, which is really sad.
I don't know
honestly.
who that is.
Oh, I thought you said H then. I was going to be like, fuck off, H from Steps isn't dead.
Yeah,
Here,
No,
is this better?
it was really. I
You
mean, it
guys
was fine
can,
before. But
Then,
Let's talk about hashtag I stand with J.K. Rowling after I figured out exactly what's happening.
what happened there?
I don't know, it's trending on Twitter.
Okay.
No. Not standing with that bitch.
Isn't that the person that? Wait, who are you asking, Hector? Anne Heche or J.K. Rowlings?
I don't know who the first person
What?
is.
H from Steps?
Steps?
You never heard of Steps?
No.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
H from Steps?
What? What are you saying?
Oh my god.
What?
Has any... Shut up. Has anybody in chat ever heard of the band Steps?
No. No. Yeah, it was. She was an actress, Hector.
I've never heard of Anne Heche yet, to be fair. Which I don't recognise her name.
You don't hear Jax on his stream, so you came here. I mean, I wouldn't go to Jax's stream either to listen to him.
Oh,
He just talks
go.
about weird stuff.
I got it. I got it working.
Welcome in, Fluffy. We welcome people here that want to hear people.
Oh man. Shut your mouth.
We welcome people here that actually want to listen to the streamers.
Yeah, but Domain, shut up.
Yeah, shut your mouth.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I've had a look through what.
Yes, exactly, Fluffy. Here, I tell you what. I will mute. Exactly, Fluffy. You are appreciated
Did he mute
here.
himself or me?
You
you're
are
not muted and he's
appreciated
not muted.
here.
I'm confused. Well, he might just be. I don't know.
It's 6 days and 7 nights.
What are you talking about?
I'm trying to figure out who the woman is.
What woman?
I've never heard of it.
All right.
What woman are you talking about?
Anne Heshish. I don't know.
I
how you
don't know who
pronounce
that
her
is.
name. Me neither.
So, you guys see any good games coming out recently?
I have Saints Row 4.
Saints Row 4.
That comes out soon.
I just bought. It just came out the other day. It's called. Shit, what is it called? I just bought it. It's
Rick,
Cult
he's
of the
not
Lamb. Cult of the Lamb just came out on Steam.
called.
It's
What?
this really cute dungeon crawler. It reminds me a lot of Don't Starve Together, but it's absolutely adorable and satanic, so I love it. I plan on streaming it.
Did you say Cult of the Lamb?
Yeah.
What the hell is this?
Yeah, I told you, it's very cute.
Jackson's
It's very
lost, yes.
satanic.
Talk about League of
Nothing
Legends.
about this is cute.
What do you mean
Just not a
nothing
big
about
fan
it
of
is
that.
cute? It looks absolutely adorable. Look at the
It's
little
not cute.
look at the little animal guys. It's
Yeah, but
adorable.
one of them's dying in the stocks.
You're not
So?
wrong, crazy.
Cute?
My I accidentally opened up.
Crazy.
on
I
the
did
next
Google
aisle.
it. I still have no idea who she is.
Who is?
And Hesh, you deaf weirdo.
I don't know
You
who
just-
that is either, man.
I'm not talking to
Lord.
you.
Good
I was
lord.
talking to
Why
chat.
aren't you talking?
All right. Pretty soon, chat. This is going to be the Stop Talking podcast. We're going to start a new trend here.
Stop talking podcast.
Yeah.
I wish you would.
FNCS.
I can't tab into my game.
What is FNCS?
Fortnite Championship Series. The grand finals are going on this weekend. Today is day 1 of them.
Oh,
What are you talking about?
The
fuck's sake! You just not listen.
I wasn't listening. There's a game just fucking blasted in my ears in the
there's
background.
a game.
There was a game. I accidentally opened Conan Exiles and it was just blasting in my ears, and I was trying to get rid of it and it wouldn't leave.
You ever heard of Control Alt Delete?
I did. I opened my tab manager and closed the program, and it was still blasting in my ears.
You never knew FNCS, man?
It just
Yeah,
wouldn't
Fortnite
go away.
Championship Series.
But I got it now. It's gone. So, Domain, what are you saying?
I am saying that you are a mess, Jax. This whole thing is a. See what happens when Dennis isn't here? He's not here to wrangle us in. We have no direction to go. We're just rambling. We're not talking about anything. You were talking about a couple games that were coming out though.
Yeah,
I did know
yeah.
That was something that we had talked
Yeah.
about that we were going to talk
Dude,
about.
did you hear what I said about the Cult of the Lamb? It's this really cute dungeon crawler game on. Just came out on Steam. I bought it. I plan on streaming it. It looks
Okay.
absolutely adorable. I can't wait to play it.
Now you said that's a like a dungeon crawler, right?
Yeah, it's dungeon
Okay.
crawler, and I think there's a little bit of base building. Like you have like a home base that you can build up and stuff. I'm not entirely sure. I've only seen like very little about it, but it looks freaking adorable.
Okay.
I do highly recommend taking a look at the trailers on Steam.
Speaking of adorable, has anybody caught a lot of the game Stray? I know that's been pretty popular here.
Oh yeah, I saw a mod that allows you to change from playing as a cat, but as playing as Spyro the Dragon.
Oh, okay. I've seen. I haven't seen that one, but I've seen it where you can be a dog. I've seen where you can be Garfield.
I like that one. I like that.
But yeah, I mean, it looks
Fluffy.
interesting. It looks like it's something that you could kind of. It doesn't look like.
I've got a friend that has been playing it. He says it's quite good. It is currently free if I wanted to download it, but I don't know.
Yeah, the only issue I have with a game like that is it playable one time, and even then, from what I'm hearing, it's about 8 hours, 6 hours to beat the whole game.
You're not a very you're not like a solo game player, are you?
I'm not. I mean, I did play like Red Dead, before it went online and stuff like that.
That game made me cry, by the way.
I promised myself I would never download another Rockstar game ever again, just because I fucking hate Rockstar personally.
Yeah, Red Dead Redemption 2 made me cry.
Oh yeah, good story and all.
Wait, which one? Which one was it?
Red Dead 2.
Red Dead 2. Okay. Like, I don't think I actually got to the end of Red Dead 2.
Play it through. It is so good.
One of my favorite games, I think, when we started the podcast, my favorite game of all time was Red Dead Revolver, like the original one of the series.
I like Red Dead Undead. I played a lot of that.
Red Dead Undead? I don't know if I played that.
Yeah, it was where it was zombies, zombie cowboys.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Crazy, that's not true, by the way.
That's also not true, Hector. Looking forward to the new Modern Warfare. It looks good.
Very good. Yeah,
it's very hard to be excited about any COD game.
No, I disagree.
Anymore.
Recently, they've been things, but Modern Warfare, like the 2019 one, was quite good to play.
I still play Black Ops 1.
Yeah.
Oh man, Black Ops 1 is
top tier, S tier. Can't fucking.
It's not the best COD ever. That goes to Black Ops 2.
Black Ops 2 is also really good, but I think 1 holds a special place in my heart.
Alright. Fluffy says the F1 map has pulled her in. I'm assuming that's on the Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah, the new Modern Warfare 2
I've heard really good things about it. Like, really good
Yeah.
things. Now, what I don't know is what's all involved in it. And who's involved in it? Is it Activision? Is it...
it's Sledge.
Okay. Well, okay, so that answers that part of the question. But the next part is what's involved. Is there zombies? Is there a campaign? Is it just multiplayer? Is there a battle royale? Like what's actually involved in this?
It's not. So it's Activision and Infinity Ward. They're the two main developers. Okay. Yeah, there's two main developers. It is said to have, when it comes out, it is apparently going to drop with standard Call of Duty things. It's going to have a campaign. It's going to have standard multiplayer. It's going to have a special game mode. They haven't confirmed what it is yet, but obviously, so Vanguard has zombies. Not very good zombies, but it's there. It's meant to have some form of special game mode. And then in around December, they're meant to release the League Play, which is the online sort of competitive game mode, where people play like the sort of professional Call of Duty League rules and stuff like that.
Okay.
That's meant to be coming out around December. And then they haven't said when, but we're meant to get Warzone 2.
Okay.
As part of this game cycle. They haven't said when that'll release, and it will be like Warzone 1. It will come out during this game, and it will be built into this game. So you'll update it, that'll be there, and you can play it from there. But again, it will be free. You will just have to download it, apparently.
Right.
And I'm already sick of it.
And Hector, you watch your mouth.
I'm
Talk about
already
your
sick
favorite
of it.
game.
I'm so sick of hearing about Activision and Blizzard. Fuck those guys. I'm not playing your goddamn games anymore. You
I
suck.
will be playing that. I will definitely be playing that.
I mean, I will
I'm-
definitely buy it. I don't know if I'll play it, but I'll definitely buy
I'm
it.
not. I'm not
I
doing
mean,
neither of it.
I still play Vanguard, so
Yeah.
You know what I am very excited for is the newest season of Apex Legends.
Oh,
We
okay.
got
When does
Kings
that come out?
Canyon's back. Just a couple
Like
days ago. We got
Kings Canyon. That was
Kings-
an original
Kings
one.
Canyon. It's got a new adaptation to Skulltown, everyone's favorite drop. New legend. Awesome movement and like a scout ability, you know. But what I'm really looking forward towards is more like support characters and movement based legends. That's what I'm really excited about.
Interesting.
And I'm glad we're getting stuff that mobile isn't. Because I'm sick of fucking hearing about Apex Mobile getting their own legends and shit.
But to touch on what I just said about him to washing his mouth out, that is a game that I have to agree with both. I am so looking forward to Hogwarts Legends.
I hate Harry Potter.
What's
That-
what's the
Turd,
premise of that
too.
game? What I mean, is it an open world?
Yeah, it's an open world. You're a student at Hogwarts.
Hogwarts.
This is before Harry Potter was there, so it's back in time a little bit. But it's you are there as a student, and you have to go to classes and all this, and there's like a full story to the thing. But it is an open world game, so you play the story and you can do as you wish. When you wish, you can choose to become like a good wizard or a bad wizard. Like you can choose whether or not you want to learn the free sort of unforgivable curses and stuff like that, which is great.
Well, that sounds like that's going to be a holiday game, right? Like it's going to get released.
It's called Hogwarts. Called
It
Hogwarts
does sound like
Legacy.
that, doesn't it?
Well, no,
And
because like when's the release date? Because like that's what Call of Duty does. They release their games in early November, late October. That way, people get them for the Christmas rush.
Yo,
No,
who's
but this-
excited about fucking Halloween this year? Is it just me?
Shut
I'm
up, Drunk
already
Jacks.
in
Drunk,
spooky season.
Drunk Jacks.
Like Halloween ends or the actual holiday?
No. The whole season, all of fall and autumn.
I think I'm ready for the summer to be over. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very
To
excited.
answer your question,
Mhm.
Does that
Hogwarts
count?
Legacy is released on the
Yeah,
10th
I
of
think so.
February next year.
Oh, it's
I'm
not
ready
coming
for
out till
cold
next year,
air,
okay.
apple cider, and pumpkin donuts, and scaring children and eating candy. That's what I'm
Did you say
excited
pumpkin
about.
donuts?
Yeah, pumpkin donuts.
I mean, any kind of donut's good, but
No, pumpkin donuts specifically.
specifically, can you spell specifically at this point?
No,
Okay.
but
Jack,
I
Jack,
am excited about pumpkin donuts.
on what Dorman just said, Jax, can you spell specifically normally though?
No, not in the slightest.
True.
Slightest.
Slightest of hand.
At least he didn't say. At least he didn't say Pacific.
I was thinking about it
Pacific.
though. I was thinking about it.
Pumpkin.
Pumpkin.
Not all over a pumpkin.
No,
I
No, you
love
gotta call it-
anything
it's-
pumpkin.
it's called
What?
pumpkin.
Pumpkin.
It's not pump.
Pumpkin.
It's not pumpkin. It's pumpkin.
There's an ad.
What do we do to Jax? We didn't do nothing to Jax. Jax is joining us after getting home from a party, so
Yeah.
he may have had a couple adult beverages at that party. So
Drink responsibly.
Jax is what he referred to as drunk Jax.
Drunk Jack. Jax is not responsible for Junk Jax.
Junk
Jax is a
Junk
lot-
Jax.
Drunk Jax is a lot funnier and flirtier.
Yes.
Hey.
Don't talk about Junk Jax.
Drunk Jax.
This is
Not
gonna be,
responsible. I'm not. Well,
Uh,
he's not.
So
Two different people.
you
It's fine.
kind of brought up one thing that's kind of why is it always in the autumn, fall, whatever you want to call it this time of year? Why is pumpkin spice Obviously, I know pumpkins and stuff like that. Why not all year round? Pumpkin is a good flavor. It's a good smell. It's a good flavor.
I think it's
like
the
drinking
growth,
eggnog in the summer. It just doesn't feel right.
Not only that, I think it's also the growth of pumpkins. I imagine they take like as Britt says, that's when pumpkins are at their best. Like people grow them for that time of year.
That's harvest season, baby.
True,
so there isn't a year supply of pumpkins.
But I mean I don't work at Starbucks, but I'm pretty sure that there's not
a
real
Starbucks in the casino.
That there's not real pumpkin in like a pumpkin spice latte.
It's seasonal.
Yes, there
Everything's seasonal. You wouldn't be eating Christmas cookies in July.
I will eat Christmas cookies whenever they're available. Christmas cookies are good.
Yeah, when they are available. But you're not sitting there with a beer in your hand watching fireworks and you go, you know what I could really use? Some fucking Christmas cookies shaped like Santa and Snowman.
Yeah, but in all fairness, that is what you do anyway. Because a Christmas cookie is the same as a normal cookie. It's just a shit. You still eat the same.
You're shit. You did not just call Christmas cookies shit.
No, he said shape, not shit.
Oh, okay, shape. All right. You're safe. You're safe.
Calm down. Calm down. You're shit.
I was ready to toss some heads.
I put pumpkin in my pumpkin stuff. I mean, you're not wrong. I mean, pumpkin's a good flavor.
I will put pumpkin inside a pumpkin. Ooh, there's this recipe my grandma taught me for pumpkin bread, and it's just the nicest, moistest, buttery bread that could ever be imaginable. It's so good.
Oh, I hope Fluffy's pulled out the British accent. She's not happy with Jack.
She's not happy?
Why?
Why are we not happy? Why are we not happy?
Not happy.
Why not happy?
What'd I do?
I don't know, but you've done
probably
something
because you're shitting on freaking pumpkins.
I'm not shitting on pumpkins. I love pumpkins.
I hate pumpkins.
Last year I stuck a pumpkin on my head and got it stuck. I said that. Well, no, I was
better than
muted.
sticking a pumpkin on something else.
I was muted when I said, "Thank you, Fluffy, for the 3 months."
Oh, way to go, Fluffy!
I said it when I was
Fluffy,
muted.
let me mute them and I'll talk to you.
No,
Fluffy,
I will attack you. I swear
Fluffy, you don't get treated like that around here.
Bitten today. Jax is feral.
You don't get treated like that around here in the donut community. Just so you know.
How's the car purchase going, Dennis?
All right.
He's closing the deal right now.
Yep.
Hundreds and thousands of dollars right into that.
Stream review.
Right now, he's trying to figure out how he gets
minivan.
How he gets Discord hooked up to his car audio.
I think he's going around kicking his tires, making sure they work.
I promise I'll play Dead by Daylight with you in
Party
forgiveness.
popper, party popper, party popper,
Take
party
note.
popper, party popper, party
Brett,
popper,
thank you for
party
the sub.
popper,
I'll
party
do Doman's
popper,
job for
party
him.
popper, party
Appreciate it,
popper,
22 months.
He
party
just
Thank you.
muted himself so he could say that.
No, I was waiting for the party papas to go over.
That's huge.
Brittany, I appreciate the sub. You are awesome for
Lovely.
subbing here.
Absolutely
Thank you for
lovely.
subbing.
Doman, I've already done it.
Yes, but they want to hear it coming from my voice.
No, they don't.
I don't
They're
wanna
here for
hear
me.
anything.
That's actually
Coming from
that's
your
probably
voice.
true. You probably don't want to hear me. You guys listen to me all the time.
They're here for me, Doman.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
It's
why they
exactly how it
come.
goes here. We appreciate the community around here, Britt. Unlike
Jax.
that guy on the bottom left over there.
Who's
I
really
don't
doing
know.
a 30-hour stream?
Hey, that's
With
me.
the way Jax has been talking, this is going to be a long podcast.
It is.
I got
Yeah.
work.
Yeah,
I'm a
cr-
shoot.
well, yeah.
No,
Crazy,
no, you
Crazy
don't.
did a 30-hour stream, and then he slept for
30 hours.
64 hours afterwards.
I slept for 29 hours when I had COVID. No fun. I missed a day. I lost a day of my life.
Oh, so you pulled a Jax.
Lost a
No,
bet.
I went.
Yeah.
So I was meant to be at work. I woke up to get ready for work. So I was working from home with COVID, and I thought, I've got an headache. I'm gonna lay down for 5 minutes when my headache clears. And this was at 8 o'clock on Wednesday morning. The next time I opened my eyes, it was like 11 o'clock on Thursday. I had to message my boss like, I'm so sorry, I just passed out.
Not even a time to get up to go to the bathroom, huh?
I assume I went in my sleep because I didn't wet the bed or all that. I'm assuming I went while I was in my sleep.
Interesting.
Surprisingly, I've lived in my house a long time. I know the way.
I know the way.
I figured out the way around.
I hope I figured out the way around my house as well.
Yeah,
Only
no,
been here a year.
I might as well have died for a day because I just didn't exist.
Didn't exist.
Don't exist.
Is anyone experiencing? Are you guys in America experiencing like a massive heat wave?
No, not anymore.
A while ago. Why is Alex
Weird.
Baldwin fucking trending on Twitter?
Yeah, like the last time that the UK had a heat wave, like what 3 weeks ago, it was pretty hot around here, but
we've got
we are
another
not, and I understand that you guys are back in another one, which is
it's meant to be going on until Monday. I don't like it. It's too hot.
Yeah. Well, it's not too hot, considering
No, it is.
you guys just aren't prepared for it. Like you don't have I can say it's 100 degrees here, which is the same as whatever your temperature is, but we have air conditioning. So, it's not. We're prepared for heat.
We don't really have aircon.
Yeah.
Because we've never really needed it.
Yeah. That's. It's definitely not. I couldn't do it. Most people in Seattle don't have air conditioning. It's probably the same thing though, Britt. Like, I would assume the weather in Seattle is probably like a standard. Like, it doesn't get too hot, it never gets too cold. It just rains all the time.
Who's in Seattle?
Brittany just got back from being out there. Yeah,
Oh,
she was
my
out
brother
about
just
80.
got back from Seattle.
Not above 80.
I'm sorry, what was that?
What did you say?
It's not above 80. I'd die in 80-degree heat.
Fahrenheit.
Oh yeah, you're weird.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting you're weird.
Yeah. So 80 is probably somewhere around like your 30 degrees.
Yeah, it's still too hot.
Yeah.
Like, so the worst bit is, right, if Brits say in America, like in Seattle, it doesn't get above 80 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
Which is like 30 degrees Celsius. And that's considered normal. Our top heat wave was like, the top of our heat wave was like 32, 34.
Oh, I thought it was
degrees
40s.
Celsius. So like a couple of places hit 40s, but like the most of the country were like 32, 34.
Okay, so 80 degrees would be your 26 degrees. Sorry.
That's hot. That's warm.
Right.
But
I have no idea what any of you are saying.
go drink more.
Okay.
I did. I translated it to Fahrenheit. So when you say 80, it's 26. So when they were at like 34, is that what you're saying, Greenfly?
Yeah. So where I live, we got an outside temperature of 34.
Okay. So that's like 93 to us.
Is that hot?
That is pretty warm. We were heat index like 105, which would be about 40 and a half Celsius. About 3 weeks ago.
I would rather shoot myself than live
and we
in that.
don't involve Hector in these conversations because he lives in the desert. So I mean, he's typically 100 to 110, which is about up to 43 degrees for you guys.
Oh, I'd move.
Yeah. So we don't include Hector in these conversations.
And if I couldn't move, I'd just shoot myself. That's not survivable.
Right. 108 right now is what Hector said. So right
That's
now,
not survivable.
which is what are you chasing 3 hours? So it's 4:45 in the afternoon. It's 108, which is 42 degrees for Celsius.
That's not survivable.
But Hector also doesn't understand what cold is. I mean, his cold probably only gets down to about 70, which is probably about 21 degrees Celsius. That's probably about as cold as it gets for him.
That's not cold.
I'm aware of that.
That's like a typical British
That's not
summer.
cold at all.
Yeah. We're always right around 0. I mean, 0 is 0 in the wintertime is minus 17 Celsius for you. It does get down to 10, 20 below wind chill, which is minus 28.
Well, I live in Western New York near Buffalo, and we got that lake effect off Lake Erie, and we get like 6 feet of snow. Like we'll get blocked inside our houses and shit.
Yeah, I couldn't deal with that. Like we get snow, but we don't get.
Listen, I'll take a blizzard over a fucking hurricane any day of my life. I swear to God, living in Florida was hell for me. That was probably the most depressed I've ever been in my life. Was living in Florida. I'm so happy to be back in New York.
That brings up another subject there. What type of natural disasters? I mean,
blizzards. I love blizzards. I used to walk through blizzards just to get to my friend's house, just to drink, and then walk back through the blizzard to my house. Nothing like a little bit of what's that? Fucking Jägermeister. It gets your belly nice and warm. Then you go out in that blizzard.
Yeah, uphill both ways. I think I've heard this story. Fluffy would like to know how the old man is, Jax.
Oh, I'm sad to say that the old man has passed away. Yes, it was his time. He was 17 years old.
Oh wow.
It was I've had him since I was 7. Yeah.
Wow.
It was an old man. Yeah, I'm very sad to say.
Oh. Well, this is taking a turn for the worst. But
So I know the worst bit.
Uh,
So where I'm from in England,
it's okay.
when we say
It's been
old
some time
man,
now.
when I used to like, oh, the old man, that's my dad. I genuinely thought for a second that Jackson's dad had passed away, and then he went, he was 17.
Yeah. No, it was a golden retriever that I had. I called him old man because he was an old man.
So the question I was going to ask was, what kind of natural disasters do you have in the UK? Like
The natural kind.
Okay, I mean, do you know what they like when we talk about we have hurricanes, tornadoes, earthquakes, blizzards.
You have unnatural kind. I don't know what you're talking about.
Even forest fires, I guess.
I wouldn't say that's unnatural.
So during this heat wave, there were a couple of fires break out. But that's poor planning because we're not used to this.
Okay.
We get effect. I say affected. We feel the odd earthquake, but we've never really had an earthquake that is ever going to cause any sort of structural damage to any building in England.
Right.
Some people, like, if say you're awake late in the night, you'll feel a bit of a shake. It'll pass, and you're like, "What the fuck was that?"
A rainstorm and a thunderstorm. Well,
Yeah, we probably get thunder and
do you
lightning.
get any
probably.
mudslides or anything
Nope.
like that? Sinkholes?
Any
Nope.
like typhoons or stuff like
Nope.
that?
They won't get
I just-
typhoons. Are you kidding me?
I don't know where the typhoons go. Okay, they're an island, so it could, it could possibly.
I'd say we get like bad rain, and that's about it.
Oh, so maybe like a little bit of flooding.
We have some areas that flood,
Yeah.
but it's not common.
Right.
Every once in a while we'll get really big storms with tornado warnings, but where I live in New York, there are so many hills that they never come down in the valley, so it just stays above the hills.
Right.
So we just get the rain.
So you don't like in the UK, you don't even know what a tornado is, other than
Yeah, it's one of them big twisty things.
seeing it in the movie.
I know. Yeah, I went to school. I know what a tornado is.
Why
Those
though?
are the big whirly things.
Like why do you know what it is?
Because we're not idiots.
In Ohio, when I was in school, we had tornado drills, and we'd all just like cover our heads in the hallway, away from all the windows and shit.
Yeah, no. I mean, it was. I agree with that, Jax. We also did that.
Yes,
but
I figured.
no, I'm just saying, like, why would you know what that is if that's something that doesn't?
The
It
same
doesn't
reason
affect
we
you.
learn about volcanoes.
I
Hey,
get
guys.
affected by volcanoes every
Yes,
single day of my
hi.
life.
Hey, I
Hi.
am back. I am leaving the dealership with my new car.
Ooh,
Nice.
let's go. Do we have the
Stream.
Discord hooked up to the? To the sound
Ontario,
system?
never heard of it.
No, not yet. You're still on my wireless, or not my wireless. What are you on my old school wired earbuds?
Why the fuck do you know what a tsunami is, Bob?
I mean, it's the same
What do you
concept.
mean? What do you mean?
It's the same concept. Like when I said tsunami or stuff like that, I believe a tsunami is caused by an earthquake, right? Is it the earthquake happens and the tsunami,
It's plate tectonics.
or is
in
that the monsoon?
No, No.
I don't know because we don't have monsoons and
It's
tsunamis
tectonic
here.
plates in the ocean. That's
Yeah,
what causes
it's-
tsunamis and shit.
Tsunamis are caused by a shift in the tectonic plates. which
So it's
is
an earthquake in
technically
the
an
ocean.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we don't have tsunamis here. Well, I mean,
So,
I
but
guess
you know
maybe
what they
Hawaii,
are.
But I
You know
don't.
what they are.
But I don't know 100% what they are.
I'm unfollowing this shit right now.
I'm unfollowing it. There's also
You're in
other
it. You're
there's
not
also
allowed
other
to leave.
reasons why I know a lot of that stuff.
But Doman, I don't know the ins and outs of a tornado, but I know what one is.
How far away are you guys from Cincinnati? You want to meet up when I go down there in September?
Sure.
No, not really.
Not you, you fucking.
I did not say a monsoon and tsunami are the same things. I did not say
I
that.
don't know the difference. I'm gonna be honest.
I
don't know the
actually
difference.
don't know.
A monsoon is heavy rain.
But isn't that a
it?
hurricane?
No.
A hurricane automatically comes with heavy rain. Yeah.
A hurricane is wind. A hurricane,
Cincinnati
you
is
can
on
have
the
a
other side of
you
this
can
thing.
have a hurricane without having rain.
No.
Yes, you can, because a hurricane is wind. It's strong, like
You can't have
like
a fucking hurricane without
yes, you
rain.
can.
You
No,
can't.
you
Because
That's
a
called a
hurricane-
tornado. If it's just
No, it's
wind and no
not.
rain, that's called a tornado.
No, it's not.
Cincinnati's on the
hurricane
other
Google,
side
is
what does the
of
Google
strong
say?
wind.
What does the
I
Google say?
appreciate it.
I need to know what the Google says.
I don't know. Okay, hold on.
Arizona has a monsoon every.
Wait, so we're looking for a monsoon, right? Is that
Yeah. What's
What?
monsoon?
monsoon? Rainy phase of a seasonal changing pattern. There's a dry pattern of that. Hold on.
Yeah.
It's a tropical cyclone. It's nothing to do with with
See, there's
rain.
the
It's
next one. There's the next one. What's a cyclone?
A cyclone is a hurricane. A tropical
She
cyclone.
moved her body like a cyclone.
Right.
Sorry.
All right, a tropical cyclone. Yeah. A tropical cyclone is a rapidly rotating storm system characterized by a low pressure center, a close level atmospheric circulation, strong winds, and a spiral arrangement of thunderstorms that produce heavy rain. You can have a hurricane without rain because not all storms produce rain. The hurricane is the wind that accompanies the storm. It's the high speed, deathly winds that accompany the storm. The rain is just something that tends to come with it.
I
It's like you
disagree
can
with
have a
I wasn't
monsoon
listening. I'm gonna be
without
So-
wind because monsoon is just heavy rainfall.
Gonna
There's
change
no-
the subject.
that. Yes, please.
My car has lane
Yes,
assist.
please.
I'm literally like not even driving. I'm going down the highway and it's literally keeping me in the lane by itself. This is freaking awesome.
Nice.
Sorry. Yeah. Hurricane,
Blizzards are where it's
cyclones. Anyhow,
Blizzards are where it's at though.
blizzards.
Blizzards are so great.
Ooh,
It's
ooh,
like
I want a blizzard now. I want a blizzard from Sonic.
years better than fucking like a sandstorm or a hurricane or some shit.
Is winter coming?
Huh?
Huh? What?
Huh? The rude sandstorm?
No, never mind.
All right.
All right, so now we've established that that there is questionable natural disasters.
I think there's a lot of questionable ones.
There's
Like, you
questionable
wouldn't want to be
natural
in
disasters.
fucking Pompeii now, would you?
No.
I want to go there
Did I
now.
miss it?
Yeah.
Are we debating whether natural disasters are government orchestrated or?
No, we're not. No, we're not. Because
Pompeii
the
was
clues,
government.
the
Yeah.
clues in the name is natural.
Which government?
Well, technically, I mean,
All of
there is a conspiracy theory that says like hurricanes are created.
And
Man-made.
whoever,
I fucking
and
hate
I'm
conspiracy
gonna
theories.
say this now, right? And even if anyone in chat believes this is a worldwide thing. If you believe that tornadoes are man-made, you are an idiot.
Uh-huh.
Green fly.
No,
Yeah,
no,
no, you
no.
can say that. Yes, you can. I like that.
I can
Go
say
on.
that.
Yeah.
But if you think people didn't land on the moon, fair enough. That could be fake. We don't know. We weren't there. If you think, certain major terror attacks
If you think Bush
throughout
did
history were
9/11, yeah,
inside
sure,
jobs.
okay.
thankfully an American said it, not me. If you think that, fair enough. There's obviously apparently strong proof that it wasn't, but there's nothing that is damning. If you think Michael Jackson wasn't a paedophile, fair enough. Again, there's no damning proof. There's a lot of evidence pointing to it, but fair enough. If you think tornadoes are fake and man-made, you're
If you
just
think
an
the
idiot.
government controls the weather, you might be a little fucking nuts.
But there
Is
is
what we're trying to
conspiracy
say.
theories for that, and
There are
and
conspiracy
there's
theories
there's
for it,
reasonings
yeah.
behind it.
What's
And
the
there's
reasoning behind-
crazy people out there.
What's the reasoning behind thinking a tornado? is fake?
I don't believe it. I don't believe
But
it. So I
what's
don't.
I
So,
think
Here goes
But it'll
here
take.
goes one of the reasons. Chemtrails.
And that's. I mean, you're not wrong there. You're not
There's
wrong.
no
don't
hope.
understand.
There's no
And-
hope for that side of the Atlantic. There's no hope for that side of the
Oh
Atlantic.
no. There's definitely crazy
Oh,
people
here
in the
we
UK
go.
also that probably have conspiracy
I think-
theories.
We don't think stuff like that. We just think like people are lizards. The normal shit.
so
You'd
Zuckerberg
rather
is
believe-
definitely a lizard.
You'd rather believe that people are lizards than that the government can control the weather? Are you
Yes.
serious right now?
Yes.
I mean,
Because Mark
Dennis.
Zuckerberg is definitely a lizard. There's no way
Dennis.
he's not a reptile.
Dennis, I'm going to be completely honest. I don't believe people are lizards. It was just the first conspiracy theory that came to my head
I hate
that I know,
conspiracy
like,
theories.
English people
Can we
definitely
change
believe
this?
in.
This fucking
But-
sucks.
People cannot control the weather.
You don't
It's
know that.
not how it works.
You can.
Change the channel.
One
Fuck you,
singular
lizard
person,
people and your conspiracy theories.
one singular person, or one singular group of one government cannot control the weather. The weather
You know who
is
I blame? You.
Say science.
Elon Musk, if he wanted to right now, could shut down the entire atmosphere with a flick of a button. Don't
No, we
tell me.
couldn't.
Yes,
No, we
he could.
No, we
I
couldn't.
tell you guys that I'd punch Elon Musk if I could,
Dennis,
but I'd
do you
probably
want to
be
know
stopped
why
from using
Elon
PayPal
Musk-
because he's that kind of petty person.
Jax, drunk Jack.
What?
Shush.
Fuck Jack.
No, you shush. You're the one talking about the government controlling the weather. No one wants to fucking listen about that.
Dennis, Elon Musk could not shut down the atmosphere because the atmosphere was there long before anything that Elon Musk put up there. He
That's a
can't
terrible
switch it off.
argument, to my point.
No, he can't switch it off. It's not plugged in.
I
It's not like
think
he's just
it
going to
is.
walk up and unplug it from space. Fuck you,
Uh,
Earth. That's how it
So
works.
Crazy has a really good point here. He's pretty sure it's been proven that weather can be altered. It can be altered and manipulated. So, if it can be altered, how do you know that that the government doesn't alter it when they want to?
Fuck up.
If he's saying that it's proven that it can be altered, that means it's
The
man-made.
weather can be altered. I never said it can't. I never
Natural
said the weather.
disasters.
No, I never said the weather cannot be altered.
You think
I-
they can control it to that? Yeah, you know what? I don't want to be
I
fucking.
Whether-
really
I don't
feel
want to
like
talk
he's
about
walking
this.
a thin line trying
Yeah.
to back people.
No, because I'm going to explain something. Weather can be altered. Weather
This is
can be
dumb.
altered in small.
Then that means it can be altered. The weather can be
No,
altered. The natural disasters can be altered.
No, they can't. Because it can only be done in a small, like, group. You can't change the weather outside. You can't walk outside and go, oh, my street's a little bit too cold. Let's warm it up. But you can produce labs where you can alter the weather in a specific room by changing a specific form of environment, such as by changing stuff like the cloud.
Does anyone have Sea of Thieves? We should play that together.
Which can help increase rain or something in a specific environment. You can't walk outside and make rain.
We can't.
That's not. Nobody can.
Can't walk outside and make rain.
You can't walk outside and do a fucking rain dance.
I don't believe you. I don't believe it, but I would disagree with you that you can't. And I don't know how. What atmospheric pressure you would have to do, whatever you'd have to do. I disagree that it can't be done.
On the scale of making a tornado, it cannot be done.
I disagree.
I'm telling you factually, it cannot be done.
But that's the point of it being a conspiracy theory. I disagree. I don't believe it, but it's possible, which makes it
possible.
A conspiracy.
It's possible in a small controlled environment.
It's possible and plausible.
Yes.
No, it's
so
possible.
If this was MythBusters, it would be plausible.
Yeah.
No,
it wouldn't be busted.
It's possible and plausible in a controlled.
Since I'm still driving, can someone Google and see if they've done a MythBusters episode on controlling the weather? Because I think that at the end of the day, that would be the final say.
I think that would be the final say. I think you're right.
That would put a nail in this proverbial coffin.
I like your big words, Magic Man.
Bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off.
They haven't done one in terms of manually, like, changing the weather. They've done things where they test certain aspects of global warming.
All right, so the first thing I come across is the headline is China is scaling up its weather modification program. If anybody's going to come up with an idea how to change the weather, it's going to be China. Right. And
I would assume India first, honestly.
Doman, do me a favor.
I don't want to click
Google
on
that.
Click on it. I don't want to click on this.
It's
no. Click on it.
No.
And read it, and it will tell you that all they are doing is making more labs within which they can change the weather within a specific environment.
Don't do it, Domain. It's a trap.
Don't answer my question.
They can't go out into the middle of their capital city and just do a rain dance and make it rain. That's not how it works.
Because X-Men don't exist and there's no one named Storm on this planet, okay? That's why that can't happen. However,
Thank you.
Cloud seeding is a form of geoengineering or manipulation of weather systems.
Yes. But it can only be done in a... I mentioned cloud seeding literally 5 minutes ago, but it can only be done in a controlled environment.
Okay, let me ask this question then, Greenfly. For you to be convinced of this, does there have to be a global catastrophic event that would say, you know what, this is on a global scale, yes, we have manipulated the weather? Or are you saying that only it could be done in a small, minuscule area and that does not count on a global scale? Is your argument that it can only be manipulated if it can be done on a global scale?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. I'm saying tornadoes that hit cities in America or hurricanes that devastate cities across America, they cannot be manipulated. They're too large of a test subject to be manipulated. You can create a tornado in a biogenetically engineered lab, and you can change the environment, the weather, and anything you want within that lab through things like cloud seeding, which creates more rain and stuff like that. And you can go through and you can do this in a controlled environment. You can't do it in the real world. You couldn't walk into the middle of Texas and make a tornado. That doesn't happen. That's not able to happen. How do you know that? Because it's not able to happen. People have tried and failed.
God.
No, you can just call me Mike. It's okay. Or Dennis. Sorry, almost get my first name. Damn it.
Like Dennis, people have tried and failed. They've
Stop
tried
fucking milking this. I'm sick of it already.
They've tried to
anyhow,
create like rainfall in the desert,
anyhow,
and they can't.
I will
They've
be
tried-
right back, guys. I got to pick up my kids, so I'll be right back.
Yeah,
Oh,
they've tried to
God.
create rainfall in the desert, and they can't do it because it's not able to be done.
I think
Outside of it.
somebody can figure it out. And I think
I'm not saying they won't ever become a point where it can happen. And
no, I mean I'm sure they're
people are
working on it now. Like
and by the way, people are constantly changing the world's weather with climate change, but that's not
yeah,
like-
no, I don't yeah.
that's not a geometrical terror
Okay,
attack.
Yeah,
Elgor,
once
calm
again,
down.
This is a conspiracy theory because some people
The
believe
wrong
it,
one.
some people don't.
It's wrong.
I mean,
You're wrong.
that's what makes it a
George
theory.
Shut up.
Um, what other theories? What other conspiracy theories?
I fucking hate conspiracy
I'll tell you what,
theories.
no,
They're
man,
all
you think of
fucking
more conspiracy theories for me to debunk in a second. I'm gonna go get mine real quick.
Mothman's real. I believe in Mothman. Mothman also believes in you, by the way.
Wait, Mothman?
Yeah, Mothman.
Okay.
The Mothman conspiracy theories. Those are the only ones I like. Yo, I want to go to Point Pleasant, West Virginia. That sounds nice. Go to Mothman Festival? That's not like in October, isn't it?
Oh, see, it's coming up.
Well, yeah. With
I mean,
that suspension bridge that went down in like, what was it, the 70s, 80s? Something like that. And they're like, oh, Mothman's on the bridge, and then it fell and all those people died. But still. And then there was like men in black suits all over the place.
Jeffrey Epstein.
were-
There's a conspiracy theory.
Shut your mouth. We're talking about Mothman, not pedophiles.
Alleged, by the way.
Haha.
But isn't Mothman along the same lines as like Sasquatch and Loch Ness monster
Yeah.
and stuff like that? Like,
Yeah.
it's not real.
Don't you
The
fucking
Chupa-
say Sasquatch's not real.
The Chupacabra. Yeah, I mean it's.
I
but
don't know nothing about Chupacabra. I'm gonna be honest.
but I mean, it's not. I mean, it's a conspiracy. Sasquatch
Oh, yeah,
is
the
conspiracies.
Well, of course, there's like thousands of species of animals we've never discovered, and shit like that. And there's, physical evidence of things and whatnot. Like there's there's sayings of like a monster in like Erie.
Oh, yeah.
Or, like every lake has like some like monster or whatnot.
Well, Greenfly is gone for the second, but I am going
Yeah.
to say that he probably does not believe in it because I don't think Greenfly believes in a lot of things that you can't 100% prove. So
Just like most British people.
right, but if he gets snatched out of the lake, then he gonna believe in it. Wasn't there a recent
what
thing?
about
There
the
was something
Kraken?
pretty recent. Something pretty.
What about the
recently.
Kraken or the existence of dragons? I like that one.
I mean,
because
I
it's
think-
funny.
like recent dragons or that they've existed? Because
I meant like throughout all of time.
I mean, isn't that what a lizard or anything like that? It's a descendant of a dragon. Like if you
No.
believe that.
Like wings and fire-breathing giant. Like, I used to go to a Christian Catholic private school, and one of the things I would love to bring up is, if you are a Christian and you believe in, like, you follow it 100%, you have to believe dragons existed because of all the saints in the Renaissance time became saints by fighting dragons and shit, right? Like, what's the famous one? Saint George fighting the dragon and saving the princess? Like, classic story. You can't be like, oh, this guy made it up. And like, no, I don't believe that. You're saying this man's not a saint anymore.
What are we talking
True.
about now?
Dragons.
Dragons.
And they exist in
Dragon
every
D's.
single
I
culture.
mean, what?
Please, be mature about this, alright? We're talking about dragons!
We're talking about dragons. We've brought up Cthulhu.
We haven't, but I do really like Cthulhu.
We're
Yogg-Sothoth.
talking about chupacabras. We're talking about Sasquatches, and here's
I
one
was
coming
talking
for you,
about Mothman.
Greenfly. Loch Ness monster.
Yeah,
It's not. It's not real. I don't think it's real.
I don't think the Loch Ness monster is. Personally, I do love Nessie, but
I like the idea of it, but I don't
there's
think it's
not
real.
enough like. There's not like it's not the loch is not deep enough. There's not a lot of food
Oh no,
to
no.
sustain it,
the lock
and
would be deep enough to
the
house.
loch. You think the loch would be deep
The
enough to
Loch
hold a
Ness.
plesiosaur?
Loch Ness is deep. It is deep.
Is that?
Now hold on a second, Jax. You don't believe in the Loch Ness monster, but you
Yeah.
sat here 30 seconds ago and believed in a Sasquatch?
No, I was talking about
I believe in
Mothman.
I believe in Sasquatch.
Oh,
Oh yeah, like a yeti, my guy.
A Yeti is a form of Sasquatch.
Yeah, it's a Himalayan Sasquatch.
Sasquatches are real, by the way.
Oh
They're
yeah,
not they're not based on like a mythical creature. Sasquatches just are real.
he's just out there, my
Wait.
guy.
they are real, but you've
Yeah.
never seen one, or nobody's ever seen one.
There's like
There's lots of
photograph-
people that have seen Sasquatch. What are you
there's
talking about?
photographic evidence. of-
There's also those same people that think Elvis is still alive.
Elvis
Yeah, but
died
that-
on the
no.
toilet, my guy.
Yeah, but Dominic, there's no pictures that Elvis is still alive. There's like genuine photographic
There's no
evidence.
pictures Elvis is still alive. There's plenty of pictures of Elvis, by the way.
Yeah, there's a
Yeah,
lot
but
of pictures.
there's no
of Elvis.
proof that there's no one taking a picture of him and putting it on Facebook.
No,
like,
no.
Oh, Elvis walked down
no,
the street.
Elvis is definitely still. Go to Las Vegas and you will meet him in person, guaranteed. You'll meet him many times.
Well, I'll be very drunk because I reckon I'll see him about 60 times, if not more.
And I mean, obviously, I don't necessarily know if I don't believe in the Loch Ness monster. I don't think I believe in Sasquatch.
So Sasquatches are real because like Yetis are a form of Sasquatch. Bigfoot isn't real, I don't think.
Wait.
Again, I'd like him to be, but he would technically be a Sasquatch.
Wait, hold on.
Right.
Isn't a
Who
Bigfoot
would
a
it be?
Sasquatch? Isn't that?
Yeah.
No, so Bigfoot, like what people claim Bigfoot is.
Yeah, it's Sasquatch. And a
Would
Yeti.
be a
They're all kind of
Sasquatch.
like the same. They're all
Yeah,
like all three of them.
It would be
a.
it would be a huge Sasquatch. I don't think that is real. Sasquatches themselves are real, like 100%. There's photographic evidence of Yetis and things like that, which are forms of Sasquatch.
I think you might be a little confused, but I like your spirit.
What? Yetis are Sasquatches, you idiot.
Yeti is a frozen Sasquatch.
He's not frozen.
Yeah,
He's got fur.
he lives in the cold areas.
So do I.
So you're a Yeti.
I'm not a Yeti.
So we're just all around here. I mean, I guess we could talk about orcas. If Crazy
What do
wants
you
to talk
mean,
about
orcas?
orcas, he says they're assholes, pretty much. The orca
Orcas?
whales. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But
You
I
ever
mean,
see that comic about how orcas like what are their like on their food chain a fucking moose is on that? Because moose will dive like 40 feet underwater to eat the seaweed growing on the bottom of the lake or like in the waters, and an orca would just swim up and eat a moose, like a whole ass moose.
yeah, I mean, I don't necessarily know that they're, they eat whatever.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, I guess I'm not too versed on the orca food chain. But you're talking about Sasquatch, you're talking about Loch
Mooses
Ness,
are on that.
you're talking about moose and meese, you're talking about orcas, you're talking about Bigfoots.
Orcas exist? Are you saying? Why are you putting orcas in that fucking category?
They don't exist. I've never seen one.
Yes, they do. You never been to SeaWorld, my guy?
I mean, as far as I know, that's a really big dolphin that they painted up. I don't know. I don't know.
It's Shark Tale all over again.
It's a really big dolphin with teeth.
Right.
That's all I know.
It's Shark Tale all over again.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I didn't ask him. I didn't ask him what he was. I'm saying it could be a really big ass dolphin that might have had like a thyroid problem or something.
Sure now, you gotta ask.
He could have had a thyroid problem, gained a little bit of weight. Who knows? Anyways, the money shot. Crazy said earlier,
Bigfoot.
aliens.
Aliens. Oh yeah, definitely. If you think
I don't.
that in an ever-expanding universe, that in only one of thousands and millions of galaxies, only one planet in one galaxy was only able to contain life, you're a fucking idiot.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay,
I
aliens
don't-
here.
Aliens here, like the gray men and shit?
Wait, do you mean aliens on Earth or aliens in our solar system?
Just existing.
Existing here.
I've
I
seen
don't-
the
On
space-
Earth
I don't disagree.
or in our...
On Earth.
No, there's no aliens on Earth.
Yes, there is.
Well, there probably is.
I 100% saw a UFO once. I shit you not, I saw it with my own eyes. I was standing in a field talking to my uncle and this guy, right? And we're
Is
standing
that just
there.
a really close
right?
frisbee?
Yeah. We were standing there, we're talking, and there's this giant fucking saucer right above the trees. Just lights up the field. I'm looking down at my feet, and it just lights up the place, and I see all our shadows. I was like, "What the fuck is that light?" I turn around, and it's just hovering above the tree, and just fucking right off, gone. And I was like, "You guys saw that too, right?"
Jax, I'm gonna be completely honest. If UFOs are real, they didn't come pick you in a random field to examine, bro.
They
Okay?
didn't like me, that's for sure. Because
they didn't decide, fuck it, we're gonna.
They saw this masked man, and they're like, "Yeah, it's not. There's no need to be on this."
Nah, shit, this place scary, bro. Aliens are definitely real. Like, there's like Jack said, there's not a prayer that in
I've seen it. Same with ghosts.
In the universe we live in.
He might have got one crazy. I don't know.
In the universe that we live in, that we are not alone. Like, I'm not saying there's any
none
close.
that I didn't like.
I'm not saying that there's any close, but there are definitely other things out there somewhere.
Like ghosts. Say ghosts for me.
Like ghosts.
Ghosts.
Ghosts. Like a ghost. Oh no, it's a ghost.
I seen a ghost before too.
I've never seen a ghost.
You never seen a ghost? I think it was a banshee, to be honest.
I'm sorry, what?
A banshee. One of them screaming ghosts.
Oh, I've seen.
It always happens. No. Shut your mouth. Have you actually seen Scream?
No, it's the one with the what's up, right? Yeah.
That's scary movie.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
Movie.
That's the scary movie ripoff of Scream.
Yeah.
I also don't think there's aliens that just like wander around Earth. I don't think there's any like you kicking around in your local Tesco.
I don't think they're very I think they're curious beings,
Do you think aliens are smarter than us?
Well,
I don't know. You see, if you think about
it,
space
travel, they're smart enough.
But we have space travel.
Yeah, so they're smart enough.
But what is there to say, right? If you think about it, if you actually deep the conversation of space and stuff like that, right? We and everyone always says, "Oh, if aliens come, they're going to be so much more advanced than we are." What if it's the other way around? What happens if man, as in what we are now, human beings,
how would they get
what
here?
If we
they
are,
have to be more advanced to get here, right?
No,
because we don't have light speed travel. Yeah, we can't leave our own galaxy yet.
We may be.
We haven't even been to Mars. I mean, sure, we got rovers there, but it took them like 30 years to get there.
Yeah, but Jax, if they might have put all their time and effort into that, or had one genius to figure that out, they might not be able to communicate with each other.
What?
Like, there's no guarantee. Like, they might not be able to communicate with each other. They might just have one genius.
With themselves.
Yeah, they might not be able to. We don't know. They might have, like, the communication of a child. We don't know. We may
communication of a child that achieved fucking space light year.
Yeah, but Dennis, Jax, that is like on one person. That could be on one person. We have light because of one person. We have electricity because of one person. We have gravity because of one person. Because if that apple didn't fall off the tree, gravity would not be real. Okay.
Yeah.
Like, there's no guarantee. Like, they might just have one person that happened to be like, one of their species just happened to be a genius
What
and
if?
figured something out.
Wait, wasn't Isaac Newton that like he's the one that was able to explain
Yeah, Isaac
He
Newton
invented
was
he
gravity,
wasn't
yes.
the one. I don't think he did invent gravity. I think he's the one that
no,
put
yeah,
it to layman terms.
Jax, he didn't create it. Hence the reason an apple fell on his head. He
Yeah.
was just
well,
he was able to understand.
you
and
fucking.
explain.
All right, we're fighting.
I was joking.
Like it wasn't gravity wasn't his theory.
He invented it.
No, he was the reason we are able to understand and explain.
Right.
I mean, he didn't share that story.
Yes, he did.
No, wait, what? It wasn't him. It was fuck, what's his name? The French guy. I don't remember his name.
Madame
I'll
Curie.
tell you in a second. No, that's not a French Voltaire. Voltaire made that. He shared the story of Isaac Newton's apple falling on his head. It was Voltaire that shared that story, because Isaac Newton shared it with his niece, and then his niece told Voltaire. Voltaire told everybody.
Yeah, but technically Voltaire only knows about it because of Isaac Newton.
Because of his niece.
Yeah, but she only knows of it because of Isaac Newton. So technically, he did tell the world. He just
no, Voltaire told the world.
No, Isaac Newton told the world because he gave the information to people to get it to Voltaire. He just didn't want to do it publicly.
I think he was dead by the time Voltaire. I don't know. When did Isaac Newton die? That's not how you spell
I was only
Voltaire.
joking. I know that no one invented gravity. It just exists. I know that no one invented gravity.
They invented gravity.
But yeah, there's like no guarantee. Like you think right now, there's people that struggle to communicate with other. There are human beings out there
1727.
that struggle to communicate with other human beings.
1778.
But they might be geniuses. Like they might find the cure for cancer and not be able to communicate.
No, they were
with
alive
other
during the same time. Yeah, you're right.
like, and not be able to communicate with other people. That can happen. Like, the aliens might have the ability to travel between planets because of one of their species, but struggle to communicate with each other or struggle to do basic things, like, for themselves. And they might come here and see a planet where everyone just talks to each other and be like, what the fuck's going on? Or they might not have, like, great weaponry. Like, everyone comes, if they come to us, they're going to absolutely kill us. They have no concept of combat. Like, we could be...
Everything from deer to honeybees can communicate with their own species.
Who said that?
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yes, they can. Doesn't necessarily mean they're
that's a
good at
weird
it.
spectrum. Crazy.
Yes,
deer to
they
honeybees.
can.
What's in between deers and honeybees?
A lot of things.
Yeah, I don't think it's as much as he thinks.
No.
Well, no,
it's a
like
lot.
a deer's not going to communicate with a honeybee, but deers communicate with
No,
deer.
you fucking idiot. That's what I'm saying.
What are you saying then?
I think there's more animals in between deer and honeybees than there are just in the spectrum of animals that could fucking communicate.
I mean, he was just coming up with a couple animals. You could have said orca
He goes-
again and gone down that road.
Orcas don't exist. I love that conspiracy theory now. You guys ever watch the on YouTube the like scariest things caught on tape? It's like
Absolutely not.
fucking. You've
Have
never
you-
seen
have
that?
you seen the-
Some of those are really fucking hilarious, and some of them
No,
are
but-
really creepy.
Jax,
There is no in between.
Have you seen the videos about how big the universe actually is, or how deep?
Oh,
like,
it's ever
or how-
expanding.
Yeah, or how big the ocean actually is.
It's well, not the ocean's not ever expanding, but
Have you seen the videos about like how big it is?
yeah.
That is
back
terrifying.
back when I was still in school, I was going to be a marine biologist. So I did a lot of like ocean stuff,
Just Jax for 2 seconds, right?
but I
Crazy.
gave that up
You're
because
saying,
I realized I didn't have.
no, Crazy. You're saying that I think aliens are just gonna be like beat, but make it. You don't know that they're not. That's my point.
Are you saying it's gonna be like a Superman where that's the only one? Cows aren't real.
Like, I'm not saying.
Real.
No,
They're
I'm not
painted
saying.
Horses.
I'm
Yeah,
not
they're painted
saying
horses.
aliens are gonna be like that.
I like Highland cows.
I'm just
they're
saying
fluffy.
nobody knows. That's my point. They might be. Exactly
It's Superman where he's the only alien
They
that
may
makes
be
it
the
here.
Yeah, they might be the most advanced thing
Megamind.
in the world. The most advanced thing there is. There's no guarantee. That's my point. I'm
I
not
think
saying
you're
they are
stupid,
going to be
and you should
idiots,
stop saying what you're
or they
already
are going to
saying.
be smart. They're just, we don't know. They could be stupid or they could be smart.
We don't
Or
know
they could be
nothing. They're
really good.
aliens,
We
man.
don't know.
How much do you know about aliens? You don't know nothing.
Jax, that was my point. My point was we
Yes,
don't
I
know.
agree with you. Stop arguing. You and
I'm
someone
not.
agreeing with you.
Crazy's arguing, saying I think aliens are going to be dumb. I don't think that. I'm saying we don't know. They might
So
be
why are
dumb.
you arguing with them?
Because he's arguing with me. They might be dumb. They might be really smart. But we
He's
don't
just
know.
some crazy hick. Stop. It's not worth the time.
But Crazy, you can't guarantee that they can communicate
He's
with each
still
other.
going.
I mean, logic would say they're that advanced to be able to build.
Well,
to be able
yes,
to
no,
have
logic
time
would.
travel,
No,
not
man,
time
we've
travel,
already
space
told them
travel,
that.
then
We've
they
already
should be able to
said this
communicate with each
before.
other.
He refuses.
I watched Independence Day. I know what happens.
No man. Yes, logic would say that, but logic isn't always correct.
I fucking told you we already fucking told them this. He's still fucking going on.
Hector, what
Because people are
if
still
a cow is an
questioning it.
alien version of a Dalmatian?
No, it's just you, man.
No, Crazy is in chat telling me that I'm wrong. That's how we have light bulbs and how we have electricity. The only reason you're able to type in this Twitch chat is because
Tesla.
one person invented something. So yeah, it is a great theory because that's how most things happen.
I believe that, Hector. I believe it.
Crazy. That is exactly how most things in history have happened. One person invents something that changes the world. That's exactly how history happens.
I'm sure one person spoke with about 8,500 other people.
Yeah, but if if people can't remember the guy who fucking invented electricity. 2 seconds. I can't think of his name.
Thomas Edison?
If Thomas Edison, no, didn't he do the light bulb?
Oh yeah,
No,
you're right.
No, I can't.
Was it
I'm
Alexander Graham Bell? I know he did the phone.
No.
I thought he did.
He did the telephone. Edison did light bulbs, I'm pretty sure.
Thomas Jefferson.
No, he did the kite.
Yeah. Thomas Edison.
He was the kite guy.
Thomas Edison was the guy that invented the light bulb.
Nikola
Yes.
Tesla.
Tesla. Elon Musk.
Elon Musk, yeah.
Yes.
Zuckerberg.
Right. What was the statement again?
It was free.
Whoever invented electricity, if he couldn't communicate with other people, he would have still been able to invent electricity.
It's true.
Like, he doesn't have to communicate with other people. The fact that he can, fair enough, make it easier for himself. But if he couldn't, he would have still been able to do it. No, I'm not. crazy. No, I'm really not. Everything you're saying is now just stupid. Because if I had an idea to do something, I would be able to do that without communicating with anyone else. I'd be able to do that. Like, because it was my theory, my work, I would have been able to put the pieces together to make that work without even telling anybody. Right? So that could have happened years ago, and it could happen in the future.
You're fucking crazy, man.
So one person could invent something that changes the world. The cure for cancer could be found by one person, and that one person could find that all by himself without communicating his ideas to anybody.
That'd take some time, wouldn't it? It's a good thing we have full fucking teams working on it. Probably.
But that breakthrough could come off the back of one individual.
It's a good thing we can communicate with each other.
Yes, but the breakthrough could come without communication.
What are you even arguing about now?
I have no idea.
The communication isn't the reason we have breakthroughs in history.
Do I have?
That's not the reason.
There we go. So, Doman, you see Skull and Bones, the new game coming out?
Did you mute him?
Yeah, server muted him.
Skull and Bones.
Yeah, a Ubisoft game. It's about pirates.
No, I that's interesting.
I saw it at E3 in 2016.
Huh.
You server muted me, but I know how to unmute myself. He deafened me, now I can't hear anything. But I can still talk.
He can still talk. Oh, he just wooed you. Wooed him.
Wooed him.
He came back.
Alright. Oh, I heard that game's coming out. It looks good. No one answered my question. Anyone got see it?
I don't think he's figured this one out yet, don't I?
Wait, what?
I don't think he's figured this one out yet.
Figured what out?
I've just muted him. Like, he just has to press the mute button.
What? He's not. What?
What? What are you talking about?
But he's not muted.
There he is.
No. I hear him and he hears me.
You shouldn't be able to hear him. His server muted.
He is now.
He was before.
Discord wars.
Oh, no, it's fine.
There you go.
Fucking bastard.
We've lost all control. This is what happened. Dennis is buying vehicles.
We need Dennis back.
Oh, he's just
Can we stop talking about? Can we stop talking about conspiracy theories now?
Yes, for the love of God, please. Oh God.
Everybody's muted? Oh.
No, we're good. We're all good now.
So yes, I
Peace.
mean,
Skull
Skull
and
Bones sounds like a good game.
I don't know. You guys have Sea of Thieves? We should play.
I don't.
You should get it.
Why are we
So
fighting?
it's
No,
alright.
we're not fighting. We're not always
We're
fighting
just
about
having,
it. This is what conversations are.
Hey, we're just yelling at each other. It's fine.
The worst bit is, right, I don't disagree with Crazy on what he said. Like, I don't disagree. 2 heads are better than 1. 150 heads are better than 2. Communication.
But don't start this up.
I disagree with that to an extent.
No, Jax, this is literally the last thing I'm going to say, right? It's like communication is incredibly helpful and is a great tool that we have available to us. But great breakthroughs could still happen without communication.
Oh yeah. All right, fair enough.
Like that's all I'm saying.
All right,
that's all I've been trying to say for the past like half hour.
Moving on to Jackson's next idea.
Yeah, Jax.
Star Wars. Anyone excited for Star Wars Andor coming up soon?
I don't like Star Wars.
Is that a movie or a video game?
I believe it is a show.
Okay. That's not one of the 2 things I said. So we're on to a show.
I think it's a show. It might be a movie. It has the guy from Rogue One in it, which I love Rogue One. It's one of my. I think it's one of the best
Star Wars
Star
Andor
Wars
is
movies.
going to be a television series,
Yes, a series. Sorry.
not a film.
Yes.
It has Diego Luna in it.
Wait, you're actually saying it's actually a television series? Isn't that like?
Yeah.
It's a show.
Well, no, I get that, but does anything come out on television anymore? Because I thought
Well,
everything like
it's listed as a TV series. I'm assuming it will be
No,
like
it's
streamed on.
Disney Plus or something.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Because like nothing comes out as TV anymore.
It
no.
is on Disney Plus. It is
Fuck
going to be on Disney
buys
Plus.
cable.
But technically, like you could make the argument that Disney Plus is still technically TV because it's more than likely going to be streamed on a TV, like TV.
Well, yeah.
necessary.
When
Yeah.
I think of TV series,
I
I
get-
think of like the network TV.
Yeah, I agree to an extent.
But like Stranger Things, that's on
But like,
whatever.
I would
it's on.
Netflix,
personally
yeah, it's
on
call
Netflix.
Stranger Things a TV series.
Oh, okay.
On Netflix.
Yeah, I
No,
know, but I
that's
would call it a
exclusive.
TV series.
Would you call that a TV series, Jax? Chat. What do you think?
Yeah.
What do you think,
I'd
chat?
call it a series. Yeah.
You call it series, but you call it TV series. Something that's streamed on on a streaming network, whether it's Disney Plus, whether it's Netflix. Fuller House was on Netflix. Is that a TV series?
Again, I'd call it a TV series.
I'd
I
call it a TV
understand
series.
it is
I don't
on
think
a
it might.
streaming service.
It might not actually be like technically a TV series,
Yeah, it might
but
not.
that's what we're gonna call it.
Like,
That's
but no,
what
but I
I'm
mean,
comfortable with calling.
I would say that a Netflix exclusive, I would call it a TV series because I grew up with series being called TV series.
Yeah,
Okay.
fair
I
enough.
understand they're like streaming, like a streaming networks, exclusive kind of thing. Like you get Disney Plus exclusives, or like, but I would still just call them like I call WandaVision, on all the Marvel ones that became out as Disney Plus exclusives. Still call them TV series, but it's just because they're series, and when I was growing up, all series were TV series. So it's just one of them.
I really hate this podcast. Me too. Crazy. Me too. Well, that brings me to another point then.
I really hate specific viewers in this podcast.
I
That brings
like
me to another point though. You're talking about how far are we away from there not actually being any TV network series?
I'd say we're pretty damn fucking close because I don't even own a TV. I just use.
I personally don't think it will happen, and this may just be
It
a
might,
this
it
may
might
just be a
always just
UK
exist,
reason here.
right?
Yeah, because we have like the BBC, which is and I think will always be.
But you can watch the BBC online,
Yeah, you can watch the
like
BBC
on your
iPlayer.
computer. You can watch it on your fucking iPad. I can watch
Yeah, but
CNN on my
crazy.
iPad and stuff.
But crazy to argue that if I stream a BBC show on the BBC iPlayer, it's not a stream series because it was on TV.
Was it on? Well, it might have been on
It's-
TV first.
Yeah.
I agree. I personally think I'd really just call it a
I
series.
don't think
but I
it's
would-
ever gonna like TV
I don't think
in
TV
itself is ever
networks
gonna
will ever
disappear. It's
die.
always gonna be.
I don't think
Well,
it'll
I
ever
mean,
die.
at maybe some point, like
I
super.
I
down
don't think
future
it will
line.
happen. in
But
my
it
life.
won't like just out of nowhere. Like the network, the TV networks are always gonna be up, right? But
Are they?
Yeah,
Are
I
they?
feel like
I mean, we're talking about the big ones, right? Like NBC, ABC, CBS,
CNN.
but they have their own streaming services now. So instead
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
of
but
do.
I think they will always have a
Uh-huh.
network on television. Same with the BBC, same with ITV,
yeah,
same with Channel 4 in
I
England.
think so. I
They
think
will
they're
all they
all
have
in-
their own streaming
because
setup.
it's not like it's VHS, right? Like how no one has VHS anymore.
Everyone
all
just
Blu-ray,
upgraded
it's
to the
just
next
gone.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah. There's no. Of course, these streaming services are like the next thing for TV, but like
Still
network
so young.
network
It's still
channel
so
TV.
young.
There's always gonna have that, especially with smart TVs that already have
Yeah.
cable stuff that's already built into it, and they've got running shows and shit like that. We're always gonna have like cable TV and shit.
I don't know. I mean, I would think so, but if you'd asked me that question 10 years ago, 15 years ago, I'd have been like, yeah, no chance. I don't know nowadays.
Rob, Donna, you know it. Can I ask you a serious question?
Sure.
Does Crazy actually listen? Because when I said I know the difference, because when I said I know the difference between a stream series and an actual television series, I just tend to call everything a television series because series is when I growing up were TV series.
Yeah, I mean,
I understand that if it's on Netflix, it's not a television series. I just call it that because it's habit.
Right.
I understand.
And that's what you call it. I mean, and that's what you call it. And that's how you refer to it. I don't think there's a problem with that.
He's sat in chat now talking about what's the difference. I understand the difference. I just choose to call them TV series.
Do we need to separate you two? Like, come on.
Is the Atlantic not enough?
No, it's not, apparently.
Anymore. No, that's I like I said. I think if we would have asked this question 10 years ago, I'd have been like, yeah, no way. But I mean,
I still don't think we're anywhere near like the.
I think we're closer than what we all believe. I think
you might be right. I do think you're right, but I also am not helping in fucking helping it along, like keeping it alive. I'm definitely telling people, do not buy cable. It's not worth it. Just get internet. Everything you can get on cable is on the internet already. Just fucking, ugh.
I mean,
you know what I mean?
I'd like to argue with Crazy for a half a second here. When you order, try out something. The process when ordering a soda from somewhere. Hold on. When ordering sodas from somewhere, I go to a restaurant or I order a Pepsi. They don't have Pepsi. They have Coke. I mean, it's the same thing. Like I guess that's what I want to have. I know Coke and Pepsi are not the same thing. I am aware Coke and Pepsi are the same thing. But if I call it a Coke, I want the cola.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but if I went into a shop and said, "Oh, can I have a soda?" They'd say, "Which one?" If I went, "Oh, can we watch a series?" Someone's gonna go, "Oh, what do you want to watch?"
Which flavor of that? Anyways, back to the cable. I do have cable. I don't have cable. I have satellite. Whatever. Same difference.
That's because you're a fucking old man that I constantly forget because you sound like a 13-year-old.
No, well, I have it because of sports.
Oh, right.
Now, once, like next year, when the NFL package or the NFL ticket is no longer on DirecTV, I will probably not have DirecTV anymore because I will buy the streaming service that it goes to, that the NFL ticket goes to. I will get that streaming service. I have ESPN. I have ESPN app.
Can you not just get it through the NFL website anymore?
You don't get live games.
You should be able to. We do in England.
I mean, that might be what your thing is. Like, you have to have, like, you can get, like, the Red Zone channel or whatever the knockoff version is. Like, you can get, like, updates on scores and stuff like that, but you don't get an actual live game.
Related.
I think Apple did buy it. I think.
I have some for you guys. So I bought earrings. I'm gonna get my ears pierced.
Nice.
I'm gonna get nice like pirate shit, like a nice gold coin, maybe some loops.
I like it.
I like it too.
Arr, matey.
Maybe that's where you're going wrong.
That
may be where you're going wrong.
Well, we all can't live in England, Brett. England's not big enough for all 420 million people in the United States.
Oh, no, but we could house a few here. Just don't bring Crazy.
We'll just leave him here. Crazy, you're in charge. We're leaving you in the United States by yourself.
Someone's got to man the fort.
Yep. Get a chain from your ears to your nipple. I mean, England might be closer than Seattle.
I doubt it.
I'd prefer to be alone. Yeah, but You know, remember what they say, Crazy. The last person out has to turn the lights off, so you gotta turn the lights off when you leave.
That's every single light as well.
Yep.
You're not allowed to communicate with anybody and get other people to do it. You've got to do it.
But yeah, I would back to the cable because somebody mentioned it. Like I will
Oh, yeah,
probably
Brett.
not have cable anymore once that.
Come to England, we'll have you. We'll let you in.
We won't have lights. Well, that's because we left you alone. You didn't pay the bill. Lights are out. But yeah, back. You know, put a pin in that. I believe we're a lot closer than what we actually think to being. Because you mentioned Disney Plus. I literally read something this week that Disney Plus the price is going up from Disney Plus because you can do regular Disney Plus now, or you can now do Disney Plus no commercials. So that's where all your commercials and stuff like that, your ad revenue is going to the streaming services.
Yeah, but I understand. That's why when I first said it, I said this might be more a British thing than an American thing. So you said you have cable. I understand that you have to pay for cable. Like,
right.
I understand that. I understand not paying for. Like, so we've recently just got rid of Sky because we don't need it anymore because everything we watch on Sky is on streaming services, but we don't need it, so we got rid of it. I understand that. I can see things like Sky TV dying out, and that means cable in America dying out as well because you have to pay for them. What's the point of paying for that if it's all going to be somewhere else anyway? But in England, we have Freeview, which is like BBC, ITV, Channel 4, E4. Like, it's just, they're free. If you have a TV, you plug an aerial into the back of it, and that's it. They're free to watch. Right. They're never going to die out because they're like our country's main source of the news, the weather. Like, they're what people watch most daytime TV stuff on because that's like where all the main talk shows are. So I don't know if in America do you have to have like cable to watch Jimmy Fallon and stuff like that?
No, that's on local networks.
Right.
But the same thing. We used to be. You're about 20 years behind us because we used to have the rabbit ears or the antenna, you know, and you could get the local channels for free.
Well, no, we don't have. It's not like an antenna. It's like a wire that you plug into the back.
It's the same concept.
And that's on old TVs. Yeah. New TVs just have it built in.
Yeah, it's the same concept. You have to have something, and you get the channels.
No,
we used to have that.
Like the new TVs just come with them. Like like my TV, it just comes with it. But it's free. Like I don't have to pay anybody to get it.
Oh, okay.
That makes sense.
Exactly, Britt. Exactly. We don't need nothing because we can watch this podcast called Still Talking and watch the Doman 24/7. Exactly.
20. Oh.
In all.
Sam.
No, Doman, what she's saying is she can watch the podcast, but she has to put up with you while we do it.
It's true. That's true.
24/7.
Crazy, it can't suck that much because you keep coming back and we love you for it, so it's all good.
I am so pissed right now.
Really?
So I opened up this package. I'm looking at it, and on the website, I bought like 3 bottles of wine, right? And I got this package in. I'm looking at it. I'm like, there's no way there's fucking 3 bottles of wine in this. So I open it, and I'm looking at it.
3 little bottles of wine.
And I'm looking at the description, and it goes, homemade mead, honey wine, vintage beehive wine. So, yes, that's what I paid. I paid like $35 for this, and I used a coupon code and everything, and it was nice. And I'm looking at the description, and there's like a whole fucking stack of business cards, and I'm like, this is the only thing that's fucking in there? I'm looking at it, and it goes, I'm looking at these business cards, and they're fucking stickers. And I'm looking at it and it goes, mead wine bottle labels. Fucking. So I said, spent $30 on these fucking wine labels. Why do I want the fucking? Why did I buy the labels for the just on the line?
Just buy a load of bottles.
Oh no!
Fill them up with like water or black currant or something, and just put that label on them. Sell them.
I have like 30 labels now. What the hell am I supposed to do? I read the description when I was buying it. I'm looking at these bottles. I was like, oh, that's not fucking Amazon.
I agree with Brit.
I'm absolutely pissed. It showed it on the bottle. I didn't know I was just buying the fucking label.
This is definitely a better story than him buying something on Wish. Definitely.
Oh. Yeah, I agree with Brit. Let's do a Still Talking podcast wine.
I'm down.
We can't do that. The other Still Talking podcast is about that.
That's about wine? Beer, Jack.
Who said wine?
About beer. It's about beer.
They're beer.
Distillery.
We're taking wine.
Yeah. Oh yeah. All right. Fair
I
enough.
don't even drink wine, but I'll drink wine for a podcast.
I don't drink wine, but I'll drink my wine.
Who's
If it's a wine made and commissioned by a product that I'm involved in, then sure, sign me up.
No,
I will drink that on stream every single night and just be like, "This is the greatest shit ever."
No, because to this day, I'm still the only one of you heifers
I mentioned
to
it.
eat a hot wing.
I mentioned it.
No,
I got your back, Dennis. I got you.
Yeah, you did mention it.
Dennis, not Jax, Doman brought this up, and I tried to say earlier on, but everyone's kept talking over me.
I heard what you said. I just didn't care.
If we organise a week where we want to do this for me and Jax, let me know. Let me know before the podcast. So
it had to be earlier because.
Tell me like a month in advance.
Like a month.
And I will make sure that everything's ordered because I have to eat the
that.
chicken wings after that episode because otherwise they're gonna go bad. So I ate them.
I don't. The thing is, I
I
don't want
will
to eat
the
them
challenge.
and then go into work just fucking drenched in sweat and having no taste buds.
Well, Dennis had to do it, and
I'm more than happy to do it.
He was eating ice cream. He was doing all kinds of things.
Only thing that helped was ice cream.
Yeah.
I am more than happy to do it.
What are y'all gonna do this time, but not do the Still Capping podcast? Exactly.
Call
them out. Call them out, crazy. I never said I was gonna do it, and I was exempt from it, and I was not gonna do it because I ain't an idiot.
He's the moderator.
Let me know. So. You let me know when we're doing mine, and I'll get.
But I would be interested in a wine. I don't drink wine. I don't even know what kind of wine to do.
Should we make our own wine?
Hardly ever.
Let's do a nice rosé.
Nah, I like my honey mead. That's what I love.
Let's do a nice rosé.
And Brittany's taking my spot.
Britt wants to come on and do wings.
No. She doesn't want to do wings. She wants to do wine. She's a whiner.
Just be safe. Everyone go get some just freaking Stella Rose and call it good.
Are we actually all just gonna buy some wine? And
just get shit faced
Yeah.
during a podcast one of these weeks.
Oh yeah, right before work.
I mean, it would definitely not be in the next few weeks, but
Jax, you're gonna have to book a day off. We're gonna have to do the wine cast, and we're gonna get Britt involved. Britt apparently wants to be the guest if we do wine.
And I wouldn't have a problem with Jax not drinking, because he does have to go to work after this.
No, I'm definitely gonna be working it.
We could.
Drinking.
It wouldn't be the first time. We could just let Jax have another week off.
No,
you're not wrong.
No. Listen to me. I'll go into work shit faced. I don't give a fuck.
I'll do it.
So, drunk is okay, but sweating because you ate hot wings is where you draw the line.
Because I'll be sober and suffering, and then I'll go onto a hot cooking line and then cooking. But if I'm drunk, I'm not. I'm feeling good,
Jax,
I don't feel fucking awful.
Jax,
what?
Hear me out on this one. How about both of them in the same week?
No, I'm not.
What's up, Ghosty?
Even I'm saying no to that one.
No, just because that way he's just knocks them both out in the same week.
Yeah, I'm down to do it and get Britt in as a special guest. That could be a fun one.
For wine week?
Wine week.
Wine week.
Um.
Oh, I'll tell you what we haven't had yet on this episode. We haven't had Dennis's thought-provoking question of the week.
Yeah, he bought a car, so he's probably.
So we need a thought-provoking question of the week because he bought a car. Dennis?
So, is it better?
Is it gay
To
to fuck
have-
a clone of yourself?
No.
Is it masturbation though?
Pretty
Yes.
sure that's just another form of masturbation.
Yeah,
Is
that's
that incest?
No, it's not.
Maybe.
It's a clone. It's a clone, not a twin.
Yeah, but exactly. Don't man, if you're
It's
saying
you.
if you're saying
It's you,
sleeping
bro.
with a clone is incest, masturbating
Okay,
is then
Okay.
incest.
And
Would you?
technically, and
Would
technically,
you fuck the clone version of yourself?
and technically, if it was your twin, it'd be gay incest. So
Yes.
It's true.
No, you can
definitely
have
Hector,
twins of
you're
the opposite
us.
gender.
No, it didn't. It could just be your
Yeah.
brother. Just because it's a twin doesn't mean it.
Yeah.
It's
Dennis,
not a
you can
factor
have-
in that. You can
you
still
can
be
have-
gay incest without it being twins.
This
but
escalated really
Dennis-
quickly.
Dennis, if it was your twin, it could also be a
It really
female
did.
twin. You
That's
can
true.
have a twin of the
That's a good point.
Would I fuck the clone of myself?
Yeah, would you?
I think I would. I'm a good looking guy.
I think I would.
no. Hey,
It's not big enough to do any
Green-
I
damage.
fucking love
Green-
hearing that.
Green,
That's great.
Greenfly's clone would even shoot him down.
Nah, I don't think he would. Dennis, believe me, if my clone is the exact clone of me, which I'm hoping it's going to be, he would look at me once the same way I look at myself in the mirror and go, I would.
I would.
Look at him like it's not gonna get
I
any
would.
better.
Yeah.
fuck it. Oh,
I definitely would.
I want to. Yeah, me too, Ghosty.
You would the dough man?
What? No. Oh, no. wow.
You wouldn't fuck yourself?
Fluffy would. Fluffy said she would.
Oh yeah.
You of course you would.
Yeah, of course.
Everyone would.
yeah. I am a nice looking man. Let me tell you. I know you guys don't see under the mask very often, but ooh, I am a sucker for that beard.
I
Let me tell ya.
feel I'm adequate.
Dennis,
Fucking crazy.
I'd
My
fuck your
ass
clone.
is too hairy for me to fuck. That'd be like fucking a Sasquatch. Can I shave my clone's ass first?
Yeah, of course you can.
Oh god, the
Wait,
question
it's your-
is, what we got, Fluffy? Where did this go wrong today? It's when Dennis came back.
That's fair.
Don't you already do that? Pretty much,
That's
yeah.
what-
Yeah,
the
but
cut-
that's
that's
our
what-
point. That's our point. Is it weird to do it with a clone, or is it just that?
Hey, none of these words are stricken off of like Discord
No,
or Twitch,
I
right?
don't think so.
Just
No.
making sure. Just making sure. we don't
Because,
get
like, I
stricken
mean, guys especially, it goes back to the old adage of, and I've been asked this question a lot. If you could bend down far enough, would
Yeah.
you?
I knew a guy that put himself in a neck brace because he tried doing that.
Yeah, but if you could get your head low enough, would you?
I don't
Your
know.
head long enough. Good choice
Low
of
enough.
words there, Greenfly.
Low enough. I said
Oh.
low enough, Penny.
Oh, I heard long enough.
I heard long enough.
I said I meant in that case I might have said long enough. I meant low enough. But yeah, if you could bend down far enough, would you?
I'm gonna. I don't know if.
I don't think I would.
But you
don't
would.
know
Wait a second. So you would
if I
tear
could
up
say this.
the rear of your own self, but you wouldn't please
No,
yourself?
no, oh no. I'd maybe.
But yeah, but in all fairness, I don't think I'd
Would you
give
suck your
oral
own
to
dick
my.
if
No,
it
I
was
don't-
a
I don't-
clone?
I
If it
don't
was a
think I'd
clone.
put. I don't think I'd put the clone's pee in my mouth.
Of course, it's an automatic yes if that clone is the opposite gender, no matter what. I think that is for everybody because that's what you're basically looking for, right? It's just another like a female version of yourself.
No.
No, I hate myself. I hate
Yeah,
myself.
no.
Yeah, well,
All
If
right,
it was
looks
a
like I'm the only
male and a-
narcissistic here.
no wait. If it was a male and a clone, it would be different. But a female, you wouldn't get that satisfaction.
What? You wouldn't get the satisfaction of.
Yeah, you can have the clone turn round and do it back, I guess.
What are you talking about?
Fluffy's right. So what Fluffy is pretty much saying is, because we're putting our penis somewhere, we're still getting satisfaction. It's different for a woman. That is
Okay.
Fluffy's point.
I'd make a.
I think since I've updated my PC, my Twitch chat is a little bit family friendly because everything is just starred out at the minute.
I think
like,
if it was a
single
female
message
version of myself,
every single message that Crazy puts in chat has got about 17
certain things would
different
not be the most satisfaction.
You got school tomorrow. Hector's got school on Sunday.
But
you gotta go to bed, Hector.
I have skills otherwhere.
Yeah, in all fairness,
other
Fluffy's
places
not wrong.
for.
Fluffy, you're not wrong.
Oh, fucking 9 already. For satisfaction for the other clone. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Well,
I'm being
wouldn't you
very
be-
diplomatic about this.
You would be satisfying the other clone while the clone is satisfying you at the same time, correct?
No, I'm just saying, I lack skill in certain places where it might not be satisfying for the clone, but I do have skill in other places that it would be.
Jax, I'm really curious. Where do you lack skill?
Shut your fucking mouth, all right? I'm being as diplomatic with this as possible. Okay?
Is there an issue? Hold on, Jax. Is it an issue
Is it a
with the
lack
North
of
Pole or the
skill
South
or
Pole?
size? Jack, is it an issue with skill or size?
Did we
And
lose everybody?
crickets.
Jax?
I think he just passed out.
God damn it, you indefinitely.
So is it an issue with the North Pole or the South Pole, Jax?
I'd rather not get into this.
Is it a size issue?
That's all right, Fluffy.
I'd rather not fucking answer
That's
any
all right,
of
Fluffy.
this.
We can just imagine, right?
This is getting a little too personal. I don't feel like sharing this out on the internet.
Not
Come on, you
that.
can't
The
say that
scenario.
about Fluffy.
No. She said
Scenarios.
many scenarios in her head right now.
Yeah, but and you're allowed to fantasize. That's not okay.
No.
Yeah,
It's
you're
okay
not
to
allowed to
fantasize.
fantasize about me
We're
without
talking about
me
Jax.
knowing. Yes, we're all
Yeah.
talking about.
Since he
that.
won't answer the
Yes.
question.
Fantasize about
What is the
Jax.
question?
I think his clone walked in the room.
I think Jax has just got a bit of a size issue. That's all it is.
It's not
Okay,
a
Jax.
size issue, it's a skill issue, okay?
It's a shape issue.
Just remember,
It's not a
Jax.
fucking in the shape of a horseshoe. It's not like fucking bedrock.
I'm glad you said shoe there.
Horseshoe.
That's
Yes.
the last time I tell you about my conditions.
It's not the shape of a horse, so
I feel like I'm the only one oversharing here.
well,
mine's
you're the one
just
who started the
small.
conversation.
Yes,
We're
I
waiting
know,
on
I know,
Dennis.
I did
We're waiting on
that.
Dennis's thought-provoking question of the week, and you decided you wanted to fuck yourself.
Literally.
In all fairness, that's exactly how this conversation went south.
Right. Good.
There you
Lord.
go. There you go, Greenplay. Extenders.
Right.
I'm
You get
perfectly
extenders,
happy.
too.
I'm perfectly happy with the size. It's just lack of experience, okay? It's lack of experience.
Oh, I'm really happy
It's-
someone
it's
actually
a
heard
skill
what I
thing.
said.
I
Your
didn't.
body count? You're upset about your body count? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm not upset about it. It's just
Jax, come to
experience. You just
England.
gotta be
I'll,
real about some things, Dennis.
Jax,
All right?
come to England. We'll fix it.
I'll fucking fix you.
Yes, please.
We're so getting
Ugh.
canceled.
I'm really happy that Fluffy heard what I said and thing because no one
And
said that.
nobody else.
When
yeah.
everyone were talking about shape and size, and Jax went, "It's just an issue with skill." I went, "It's all right, mine's just an issue with size," and nobody batted an eyelid.
So can we get on to Dennis's thought-provoking
Yeah,
question of the week?
I wanna hear Dennis's
And
popular
somebody
question of the week.
put a muzzle on Jack for a moment.
All the skills in the north side, by the way, the North Pole.
Right, he's muzzled.
I'm having a great time.
Good for you, Jax. So the thought-provoking question, right? It's actually based off of the recent lottery that was won, but yet to still be claimed. For the record, the over $1 billion lottery that just happened a couple weeks ago.
In chat, if check your lottery tickets, you might be a billionaire. We don't know.
If you were in
No,
Illinois,
wrong state. If you're in Illinois. So the thought-provoking question: what's the first thing you buy with $1 billion?
So let's make Jax available to talk
well,
again.
Well, hold on.
I'm back again. What was I saying?
So, we're talking about the full billion, obviously, not
So-
300 million that you get after taxes and the government takes all theirs.
Tongue extender.
If you win the lottery, what's the first thing you buy?
Yes,
Tongue
correct.
extender.
Okay.
Brit's got priority straight. A house in Seattle.
House in Seattle. Ooh, I like that. My friend used to live in Seattle.
Fluffy just wants to move next to people.
Mm-hmm.
Finally, she wants to be friends.
The four of us all buy a house together. It's the streamer house.
Ghosty, that might be the best
Streamer
comment
house.
I've ever
The
read in this
gamer
chat.
house.
That
What?
might be the best comment I've ever read in this chat. Can you make me a pod so I can ban myself? That is great.
Based on what?
Just the last conversation we were having. That is
It
the
was
best
based, yeah.
comment I've read
Yeah.
ever in this chat.
Yikes.
You
Toxic
know what?
gangbang.
My favorite comment in the chat was?
Which one?
Doman, stop talking.
I think if I win the lottery, the first thing I buy is a house. And then
Yeah,
I'd buy,
the
like,
gamer
my-
house for the
No,
us
like, I'd
four.
buy
You
myself
can
a
move
house.
too. Move to the states.
It's for us four.
I'd buy
Us
myself
four
a house,
together.
and I'd put a sign in the front lawn that says "Jax, stay away."
I don't have a
Joke's on you. I can't read.
But yeah, no, I'd buy myself a house, and then I'd probably buy like houses for my family,
I'd get a
You know,
farm.
pay off the mortgages
Get a
and stuff.
farm. I like farm.
I'd love to live on a farm.
The
Chickens
first
and
thing I would
bees.
buy. I don't know. Like,
I mean,
Probably
I
an
with my
Arizona
parents,
green tea, if we're all being honest.
yeah, it would end up being
It'd
something
be-
stupid
it-
like that. It'd be like you'd be
It'd
on
be
your
like
way
a
from
stick
like
of gum or something. It'd be like
yeah, you'd be on your way
it
from like
wouldn't be
claiming
like
your winnings, and
something
you just be like, oh, you
absolutely
know what?
insane. It'd be something you buy every day.
Yeah.
Another
on your way
lotto
from claiming
ticket.
your winnings,
What do
and
you
just be
want me
like,
to do?
oh, me, I fancy a coffee.
I would do the first thing I would buy, and it's illegal because you can't buy humans. But I would buy Andrew Tate just to kill him and shut him up.
Can we not just do that anyway?
Hashtag silence Andrew Tate.
Oh,
You know,
you
just
can
go
buy
do
an
that, innit?
assassin.
Buy an assassin. Ooh.
Yeah,
No, Jack. You hire an assassin. You don't buy the person that does the job.
Sure you
You
do.
don't just buy him and then
You're
go,
buying a life.
you're gonna kill him, and then you're coming with me.
I don't want nothing to do with this.
No, I wouldn't do that. First thing I would
Jack's
buy.
all about people.
First thing I
Oh,
would
Fluffy,
purchase.
please put it in chat. Please put it in chat.
First thing I would purchase is the procedure. To
Is it? Do you fancy a straight road downstairs?
no, it's actually the procedure to go ahead and fix Greenfly's problem, and just make it bigger.
That's nice of you.
Oh,
I'd get my tits removed because I can't stand the back tape. The back tape.
getting
big.
removed in this weather. The underboob sweats a little bit much.
Oh yeah.
No, yo, Dennis, that's cute. Tell you what, if you buy that, I'll buy you your straightening surgery.
Buy what surgery?
Your straightening surgery.
Oh, dude, that's already getting taken care of. As an employee of where I
Didn't-
work, it's already covered.
Didn't we already talk about this? Like it's a bad thing that it's curved?
Yes,
It's a
it is
very.
bad
It's
thing.
not. It's not a
Yeah.
good thing that it's going. No.
No. Okay. I couldn't remember or not.
Yes, it is
So
not.
which way does it go? Left,
Left.
or right?
Left.
Yeah, left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's a
Always to the
thought-provoking question for people.
Why I
It's
didn't
not
comment on
really
the. Oh, you talking about
thought-provoking.
in Discord?
I just want to know the
It's a
answer.
donut.
What side? What leg do you tuck it down?
Left. That's the side
No.
it bends.
It already
left.
bends that way. Yeah,
Yeah.
always left. Always the left side. Wow.
Always the left leg.
If you put it to the right side, you're a freaking serial killer.
You're trying
dude.
to show it off. That's
Wait,
what
right.
you should
Wait,
do.
are you right-handed
Exactly.
or left-handed?
I'm
I'm
right-handed.
I'm left-handed, but I am ambidextrous.
I'm right-handed.
You're ambidextrous.
He can bend both ways, motherfuckers.
Sure can.
Mine's the right trouser leg.
Yours is what?
I took down the right hand side.
Really?
Right-hand side.
Serial killer.
Serial killer. Well, if he bends that way, that's the way he goes.
Britt, you'd be able to. You would be able to with us all if you could tuck. I guess.
Oh, Ghostie's an amphibian also. Good job.
I'm just happy that Dennis is a traffic light.
That I'm a what?
You're ambidextrous, are you?
Yes. What does that mean? You said I'm a what?
Called you a traffic light.
When you said you were ambidextrous, you called yourself ambidextrous.
How do you say it?
Ambidextrous.
About to find out.
Find out, Google. Get on the Google machine. But we are getting kind of close to ending here, so for this
ambidextrous.
Ambidextrous.
There's a B in there. There's a B in there.
There you go, Greenfly. Way to go. Fluffy put it out there.
Oh, good for you, Green. Good for you, Fluffy.
I know a person in a mask that's a lot better than mine.
That just sounded like a really bad attempt at flirting.
Right. She also said good time.
I'm glad someone has to state the obvious.
I have been.
I'm glad we have someone for that.
I have been shooting my shot at Fluffy for 2 years now, bro. It's not gonna happen. Okay.
I've got a feeling that might be because there might be a reason for that, Dennis. But I don't want to ruin your fun. So you keep at it, bro.
Yeah, bro.
I keep at it.
Yeah,
I think there's a few.
I could build a house. I can build a house with all these bricks that I'm shooting at Fluffy.
He shoots. It's a brick.
It's a brick.
I fired and I missed, and I fired again.
All right.
Missed again.
So we are.
You want to wrap it up?
I'd like to wrap it up here. We are going to be off next week, so we'll be back in 2 weeks, which I believe we probably won't be back in 2 weeks.
Why would we not be back in 2 weeks?
Oh yeah, I won't be here in 2 weeks either.
You want to push it out 3 weeks?
My man,
3 weeks would be Labor Day weekend.
It'll be my birthday weekend as well. Ayo!
Ayo!
Oh my God, Dennis, we have to do a podcast.
Dennis' birthday weekend podcast?
Yeah, and it is just going to be us drinking.
Oh, say less.
Wait, didn't we try that in Among Us?
That was a wonderful night. I don't remember a single moment of it. I remember that you tricked me into thinking that I was at the wrong time.
I also had that happen.
Oh my God, can we do that? Everyone in chat, and I mean everybody in chat. There are 15 people watching this stream. In 3 weeks' time, it is Dennis's birthday for the podcast stream, and it will be because of the fact that it will be the same time. Instead of doing a podcast, can we all play Drunken Among Us?
I'm down. Let's promote it 3 weeks out. Dennis's Saturday night, instead of a podcast, we'll still podcast, still broadcast on a podcast.
Yeah,
do it live.
We'll stream it and stuff. But...
Yeah. I'm down.
The still
everyone in chat.
Crazy, if we can get the numbers we're doing Among Us in 3 weeks' time, for how much is it? How much is Among Us? It's like, what, $3.99?
I thought it was free. It's free on mobile, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see? We will plan for that, but yes, I will be out for the next couple weeks because next week I am busy, and then the week after that I am having fantasy football drafts.
What?
Oh, yeah.
So.
Fantasy football.
And just out of curiosity, Domin, where the fuck were our invites?
Well, they were going to come after the podcast was over. but
that's fine.
oh, okay.
I will be there.
It's not on Steam. What do you mean it's not on Steam? Oh, it's not free on Steam. Correct.
All right.
Yeah.
When
on
she
Steam,
said
it's $4.99. Yeah.
when she said it's not on Steam, the first thing I did was load my Steam library. Like, here it is.
Yeah, we're supposed to
Right
drink.
there.
We're supposed to drink. We're supposed to eat wings. Supposed to play Among Us.
Oh, crazy.
Oh yeah,
We are
dude.
crazy.
Drink, eat wings, absolutely, dude.
Crazy. One of us has done the wings challenge. We're now organising mine. We are doing it. We're just doing it one at a time. It's a change in plan.
Do
We're
I
not
do money,
unorganised.
fantasy
If
football?
it
Yes.
wasn't on Saturday, I would love to do it.
It's not unorganised. It's a changing system. We're just doing it differently. Wine we're gonna do. That's on Brit. Brit needs to organise that. And Among Us, yeah. If we get the numbers for 3 weeks today,
Even if we don't
we're
get
playing
the numbers, as long as because we saw how much fun it was to do with just randoms too.
Yeah, true.
So
We
even if
want to
it's
get as
just
many people from chat and stuff.
even if
in.
it's just like 6 of us bullshitting while we're messing with some randoms, then
That'd be a funny podcast, to be fair.
it's
For the
probably
record,
promises.
So I will
It probably
be
is,
drunk.
honestly.
I'll probably be drunk as we get into the podcast. So
Um,
this is gonna be a lot of fun. I'm really
So-
looking forward to this because I had no other plans for my birthday weekend. So this is it just made
Hector,
my day.
Hector, you're like 12. How do you get $50?
Well, that's why he loses.
Britt, you better organise the wine one, because otherwise Crazy's gonna tell us off, and then that's me. So,
Yeah, I don't know.
Britt,
I don't know if I could stand another crazy verbal lashing over Discord.
Yeah. So
It
Britt's
reminds me
gonna
of,
sort out the
reminds me of the
wine.
dad I never had.
So Britt's gonna sort out the wine. Me and Dennis will take point on the Among Us.
Yeah, I'll put something out on the Among Us chat for that.
Yeah, and I will also just pester people. Can I just? Has anyone just seen what fucking Dusty put in the chat?
Fatherless.
It's just a fatherless.
Fatherless.
Maidenless.
Might as well
Again,
be a
you're like 12.
might as well be a
Are
bastard.
we doing a Still Talking podcast, Fantasy Football League?
Well, Jax doesn't do sports.
Yeah,
Yes.
but we can get people from chat involved.
I don't like Hector.
I don't like Hector. I feel like Hector would just troll the entire time.
Right.
Just
I know what Hector did last year. He had Aaron Rodgers with his first pick, and he said that he didn't like him because he's not on the Cardinals. So I'm pretty sure he just gave him away.
I'd be down to do a proper Fantasy Football League. I'm English, so please, because I'm English, I don't get to do these with people.
You know, there's more teams than just the Eagles. Anyway, Greenfly, if you could send us out, and then
Not until you agree to do a Fantasy
then we
Football
can-
League with me.
I won't agree on stream. I won't agree during the podcast.
You don't want to agree during the podcast?
No.
Alright. Well, everyone, thanks for watching. Sorry for the mess that we have caused tonight.
It really wasn't a mess until Jax came up with an idea.
I blame
About
two
fucking your
people.
own clone?
I blame 2 people. One of
I
them is
blame
drunk
Fluffy.
Jack. I blame 3 people. One of them is drunk Jack. One of them is Fluffy. She is proving to be a heathen in chat. And I blame Dennis because he wasn't here to look after us all.
I'm sorry, I had to look after my means of being able to have a automobile to and from work and to pick up my kids. I apologize.
He plays the guilt card. How do you feel now?
No, it's not good enough.
It's not good enough.
It was pretty good though.
Never good
But,
enough.
as always, it's been a lot of fun. Thanks to Dennis, Jax, and Dorman. I'd say as always, but Jax is never here, so pleasure to have him
I'm
back.
fucking right here now, aren't I?
Thanks to everyone in chat. Appreciate it, and we'll see you in hopefully 3 weeks. Well, hopefully we'll see you all in 3 weeks for some birthday Dennis Among Us.
I'll bite you, I sort of go.
Peace.
Nom.
My God, are you still talking?